Whoa. It's so blue. Oh, hey. Wait, we're live. Okay, hi. How's it going? Welcome in. First of all, Wojo and Ike, thank you both so much. We hadn't even started yet. You shouldn't sub until you know what kind of trash I'm offering today. You know what I'm saying? You should at least wait and see what happens. But Wojo, thank you for the 14 months. Ike, thank you so much for the 42 months. To both of you, I appreciate the support. But let's wait and see. Let's let this stew a bit before we jump in. You know what I'm saying? Let it stew. I really appreciate it. Also, Nirvana had the first one in chat. Mr. Body, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Amber, much love to you and Charmumber. If you're still around, send lots of love. All my best. Yes. But if not, I even replied before I was ready to, I was still putting my headset on and I saw Amber's message and I was like, she might be gone. There's no time. Reply, heart. Yeah. Oh, she's still here. Hey, Amber. Good night, Amber. Perfect. Let's see, who else do we have here? Blood. Okay, well, that's deserved. Thank you for the bop. Thank you for the bap. Thank you for the smack. Thank you for the whack. It's deserved. It's fine. I appreciate it. How you doing? Octo, welcome in. Lovely to see you as well. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and welcome to the start of Tuesday. We bring it in with the Tuesday talks. You know how it goes. Anyone do anything fun this weekend? What do you mean, boo? What do you mean? Also, Wojo streaking through for the 7th time. Wojo, thank you so much. Enjoy the channel points. Blood, why are you booing? We just got started. It's awfully early for that kind of energy, don't you think? Awfully early. All right, hold on. I need to click one thing. Oh, let's see if I can fix that. There we go. That might be a little better. So, I'm kind of excited because right now my VR seems to not be super laggy. Now my stream's going to crash or some crap. But it's actually, things are kind of working. Granted, this is a super, simple world to load into. Very relaxing. A classic, a staple, if you will, of the Tuesday Talk series. But a good world all the same, Streaking's your favorite. What? What? No, I had a great weekend. I hope that you all did too. It was one of those weekends where, well, first of all, I got to see Momspra and Dadspra. They're doing great. They're doing really well. I went to see them, spent a day or two with them, just to hang out. It was nice, really nice. And then what else? There was tons of D&D. So the table that I'm a player at that hasn't met in 2.5 years. Because the DM had stuff going on, and that's cool. I'm not pointing fingers. That's a fact of life. But they reached out, and they were like, guess what? It's time. We're starting again. So we had our session ReZero on Saturday, where we sat down, and it's like, it's been 2.5 years. We should see and make sure that we're all still on the same page. We still want the same things. We added a new player to the table. Super, super excited to be a player again. Very, very, very exciting. So that session was 8 hours, something like that. We tend to do a really long session, once every 4 to 6 weeks. That's kind of the strat there. And then Sunday, some of you may remember me talking about it. There's been, since October of last year, there has been a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time table in the works that I've been working on. We had our session 0. Very exciting. So that table, everyone built their characters. Let me see if I can do this on the fly. There's all right. So for those of you who know Ocarina of Time, what do you mean, boo? Wait. Trust me. For those of you who know, there's 7 players at the table. It's kind of a player heavy table. I promise I'll get caught up with all of you soon. I promise. I'm really into this story. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But. If you've seen Ocarina of Time, if you've ever played it, right? There's the Kokiri, the forest people with the green and blonde hair and all that. They have the fairies. You know what I'm talking about? Mel, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders, from Mel's stream. How's everyone doing? What were you streaming? How did it go? Is Nappy there? Nappy! It's good to see you. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. I can't believe we're streaming at the same time. That's weird. I hope you had a lovely stream. What were you doing? What were you doing? And welcome in, everybody. I'm daspra. I stream sometimes. Not often, though. But once in a while. But D&D, Ocarina of Time. So there's a Kokiri cleric, and I have homebrewed classes and everything. So they're a cleric of Hylia. So they're a cleric with time power, essentially, which is really cool. All right, so that's one of them. What else? We had a Goron wizard, which I'm really excited to see, and they took a lot of like Earth themed sort of spells as part of their repertoire to kind of make that make sense. So there's a Goron wizard. What else was there? There is so I let them choose like a Deku scrub as a playable character. So there's a Deku Scrub Ranger, which is going to be really fun. Zelda D&D? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's going to be a Deku Scrub Ranger. I'm really excited to see what they do. We have a... What did they do? There's a fighter. I'm trying to remember the species to class connections. It's been a while. My brain is old. It was session 0, so I'm still getting it all down. There's a River Zora, who I believe is a paladin. There is a Hylian fighter, so like a human, but like Hylian, right? There's another Goron. There's a Goron barbarian. Yeah. It's gonna be so good. So I'm working on redesigning the video game story to fit into a TTRPG experience. I'm really excited though. All right. Okay. Juno, thank you for the 38 months. Thank you. It's good to see you, Juno, I have arrived. Indeed, you have. Read me? Yes. Feeling a bit aggressive tonight? Dude, my bad. Blood. Is that a reference? Changed some locks over the weekend? Is that at the place we talked about, Mr. Body? Hopefully that's just like a good thing and not something bad. I hope. Fingers crossed. But I hope that's going well. Good to see you, Pat. Welcome in. Yes. Yeah. Mel, thank you again. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. And Dappy, it's good to see you too. Yeah. What's Rain World? Rain World? For 13 hours? I know. Okay, I know I'm bad at this. I don't know what Rain World is, but 13 hours, I don't know how you stream that long. After like 3, it's past my bedtime. I've done all I can do, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for being on. The catch is to ever find me streaming. That's impressive in and of itself. You did a good job. No, thanks for raiding out. I appreciate it. And I hope you sleep really well. You've earned the rest after a 13-hour stream. So, Alliance. Are y'all turning against me now? Are y'all turning against me? Well, all that hype about the D&D tables to say that from a TTRPG experience plus family experience, it was a phenomenal weekend. Now, there was also the other side of the weekend. I had a little bit of VR juice at night in VR. Yeah. Went off the rails in a few places, but that's okay. Some nights we have those nights. Oh my god, Red Fang, how's it going? It's good to see you again. Bully the Bunny? Absolutely. That's the game. That's the name of the game. You'll fit in just fine with the alliance that's forming. I would never. Peaks. I'm watching. Another con this week. Ooh, Pat, is this staff or is this participant? Also, Fimi, I caught that hello. How are you doing, Fimi? Good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you had a lovely day. Des, hello from the other side of a retail building. I can retail is purgatory. I could buy that. Hey, no working too hard. Don't let people run all over you. You if you're in retail, you got the right like to be happy and to not be run all over. You know what I'm saying? You know. The emotes are sick. Yeah, I've been fortunate because folks have been so kind, like you all have been today, and subscribed, for years, and like I've been really lucky, and so I can take that money and commission like artists and stuff because I am not an artist. If I drew them, you wouldn't know what it would just be like a smiley face, but it would look sad. It'd be a sad looking smiley face. So I've been able to commission folks. I had a friend did some emotes for me at one point, and I've been able to like store them all. Yeah, they're lovely. I'm very fortunate. You jumped a king with your friends in D&D. Oh my god. What was the end goal? Taking over the kingdom or just sowing chaos? Blood, that cup is the only correct emote for the weekend. You are correct. Talking D&D? Always. Always. I mean, it's like my number one most done thing from like in terms of free time, TTRPGs take up a majority of my free time. That's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I enjoy it, but yeah. I do that more than I like play video games. Ranked your favorite Pokemon? Oh, nice. What's the top 3? Died once, came back, took one of the kings. What? Why would you do that? And my body. Why? Why would you take the squishy bits? Why? Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. Just an attendee? That's okay. That means you get to set aside that time and enjoy it. I know you're excited. Ah, Pat. Pat gets me so excited. Pat goes to conventions all over the place, and we get to hear these cool stories. Once in a while, I see like a photo. Pat does this badass cosplay, like Doctor Who style. Pat is amazing. Pat inspires me to go to more conventions. It's been a while. I haven't been to a convention since like 2020 or something like that. I need to get back. I need to get back out on the streets. What type of alliance? Folks are making an alliance of like bullying me or something. I don't know. Yeah. You know. It was a racist game. Well, I mean, definitely should have been handled. There's like options, and it feels like we escalate. Like racist king, should they be stopped? Absolutely, 100%. I'll co-sign that. Is removing eyeballs the way, the only way? Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Favorite Pokemon bingo. Oh, okay. I'll check it out after stream. Just us and daspra. How's it going, Waggy? It's good to see you. Blarg, how are you? It's good to see you again. Welcome in. I'm always behind on chat. I apologize. I'm doing my best. But I hope you're having a lovely day. What do you mean? What? How could you boo KC in the Sunshine Band? Flo, how could you boo KC in the Sunshine Band? I want you to think about that. A coup against me? Absolutely. Blood, you're like ground zero. You're one of the founders of the coup, I think. Very soon it will end soon. What will end soon? Flo, what will end? What? Huh? Oh, just woke up. Well, good morning to you then. Getting ready for work. End of my 2-week holiday. Oh no. Well, did you at least get to enjoy the 2-week holiday? Was it good? Was it what you wanted? Did you get to relax and disconnect and do all those important things? Sometimes after a holiday, I'm ready to go back. It just depends on how successful the holiday was, I guess. Hopefully that's your story. You're going to begin the Anti-Bun Bashing Alliance, or ABBA for short. I feel like we might have to workshop that. I feel like ABBA might be taken. We shall stand with you. Oof. Dez, I'm going to be real. We're going to be outnumbered, outmatched, outgunned, outmuscled. I mean, no shade to you, but like I know me. Look at this. Traitor. I gotta have some people on my side. Otherwise, y'all just hit me once and that's it. I'm out. I'm done. You will know when the time comes. What do you mean? A 20 stream streak. That is wild. Holy crap. I didn't know I had streamed 20 times. I'm going to be real with you. Oh, thank you for the... Oh, you redeem it so you can get the... Ooh, I see your plan. I see your plan. I wanted to take his eye because his ability realizes own his eye, and then by friend... friend followed the lead after that. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if there's an ability tied to it, I guess. I mean, I get it. It's D&D. Sometimes it's... I know. I get it. Did you at least get the cool ability? Prefer a new pop guy that appeared called Carpet Man? Huh? A new pop guy. Pop guy? Wait, Flo, help me. What's up? What? Huh? What? Flo, what? Huh? Had a good time? Got new vibe trackers? Yes. So much fishing in the new world. Oh, yeah. I was taken there. We were looking for alligators. I think. I didn't fish. I had already had... I was like moral support, I think. Maybe. Or I could have been the opposite of morals. I could have been really bad for the fishing boat. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I was there. So you have a bow now? Like IRL? Compound or recurve? What are we talking? New trackers are so exciting, though. Have you looked into the track strap pluses? Because they're like battery banks that you can screw the tracker onto, and you can get even more battery life. Just as I didn't know if you knew about it or not. So still can't really send pictures, but I'll be meeting some new people. Oh, Pat, that's so exciting! I hope that y'all have a wonderful time. Are you doing like a meal or just catching up at the con somewhere? Our Abba will have to bash the other. We'd win? What? Don't get bashed for 40 minutes. You don't leave me alone for 40 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Enjoy work. Don't work too hard, Des. Pop singer? Okay. I'm sorry. Help me out to not start bullying you. I don't know how to not be bullyable. It's all I got. All right? What do you expect, Flo? Alligator butt. I was the bait? What? You wanted his eyes as a trophy, but the DM... Okay, well, that's fair. So maybe the table doesn't want to do, like, gory things, you know? I don't know. Don't give me ammo. You're trying to... I'm sorry, Flo. My bad. I will try to meet you in the middle, and I'll try to be less bullyable. Bow? You got a new bow. Do you mean, like, the one that you tie in your hair? Do you mean, like, the one you tie around a present? Do you mean a bow, like, archery? Do you mean a bow as in take a bow, or like the bow of a ship? I'm really struggling. Help me. You're my only hope. Abba might have to look out. I'm ride or die. Jesus, what is happening? No infighting. Najee being the best fishing companion. Luck bonus. You get the luck bonus and the cuddles. I don't think I did either of those for the fishing team this weekend. I'm going to be real. I don't think I made their night any luckier. And I know I did not offer any cuddles to anybody on the boat. I think I tried to throw a punch at one point. It got weird. Who knows? Don't let the old man part get out. So, how am I not supposed to be old? You want me to just go back and you time wizard this shit? What? The arrow shooting kind. Okay. Is it compound or recurve? Is it a compound bow? Does it have like the pulleys and stuff, or is it just like the risers and the bowstring? Oh, Tyler! Hi, daspra. How are you doing today? I'm doing lovely. How are you? It's wonderful to see. I hope you had a great weekend, Tyler. I'll try to hold it in. Flo, thanks for that effort. We appreciate the effort. We really do. English is so difficult. When you're just sitting here reading and it's like it could be this word or that, and I'm like, I gotta fill in the blank and do my best. And I know if I get it wrong, that you're all just gonna laugh your asses off at. So it's like, it's a gamble. I am rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? Rolling the dice. Fortunately, I like to roll the dice, so. Fought the king on your own, took out one knight with a pebble. What? And then What? Got critical hit to the shin. What are we? The other 6 took me out, and then round 2 was my friend versus the king and 3 knight. Okay, okay. Was it like the spell with the magic pebbles? Das never cuddles me. He hates me. You right. Celebrity guests? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah. They've got some of the cast of Galaxy Quest. You're gonna meet some of the cast of Galaxy Quest? What? Wait. Oh my god. Wait, which ones? Who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be there? Pat. Well, maybe don't say. Privacy's a thing. I don't want to put you on the spot. That's so exciting. I love Galaxy Quest. Oh my god. Doing good, chilling? Hell yeah. The Bully Alliance? Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't earn anyone any cuddles. Okay, I don't cuddle if I get bullied. I mean, most of the time. You can put emphasis on any word and make it a verb. It's true. Like C and C and C, yeah, absolutely. Depending on where, yeah. Even just not. It may not have anything to do with emphasis. It may just be where it is in the sentence, like the things around it. It's wild. I have not heard Block Party in a minute. Just a normal pebble to the face. Holy crap. Real? Juno, what do you mean? All right, hold on. Juno, there's a photo of me cuddling you, all right? We laugh about it all the time. You don't get to do. do. LAN party? What about a LAN party? LAN party is like one of my all-time favorite activities. What about it? What about it? Huh? That means like an English. Yeah, exactly. Flo, you just put the words in any order. I mean, that's what people do anyway. Okay, so hot take. Because I know people get really defensive about this sometimes. This is a lukewarm take. Let's be clear. I don't do hot takes most of the time. But my hot take of the day, the people who are like super by the book and like grammar must be done this way and that, I don't really get that. I think it is important to like respect basic grammar rules, and if you're writing something formal, or sure, time and place. But when you're just like hanging out with people, as long as you are communicating, language evolves. It changes with time. Words have new meanings. Sentence structure changes. Like languages bring in parts of other language and then release old things. Yeah, language is alive. You can't pin it down with a rule book. You can try, but it's going to keep changing. So that's my lukewarm take of the day. Enjoy. They got almost all the actors who play the aliens. Oh my gosh, really? Is the guy who played Mathazar there? Mathazar? And I can't remember the name of the guy that got shot that was like all over Dr. Lazarus the whole time. Oh, what was his name? Like Quillic, I think it was with a Q. Oh my gosh. And then there was LOL, was it LOL? LOL? No, LOL was Star Trek. LOL. It was like LOL, I think, right? The lady that got with Tech Sergeant Quinn. Oh my god. Blood, you're going for Stockholm Syndrome? You got to beat out VR Juice first, man. You were fighting a long battle. You were in a marathon. You got the magic stone? Okay. Powers activate fight first round. All right. The magic stone is pretty good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, congratulations on stopping the king. Are you all going to replace the king? Is that the plan moving forward? I don't care what you say. I talk good. Yeah, you do. I talk good. Lukewarm takes? Yeah. Tree, how you doing? We're doing lukewarm takes. You got one? Stole a zombie's. What? Wait, are you playing Minecraft? What are you playing? What? I need context before I. Oh my gosh. Video games are something these days. The first round I didn't have powers? Wait, that was just a normal pebble? What's your strength modifier? Like 200? 1,000 lines in Tetris DX. I haven't played Tetris DX yet, but I've played Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect is so cool. I enjoy Tetris. Kernel, yup. We have Segway, Solder, or Solder. Epitome, right? Epitome, yep. Now we have the silent S in Island. Yep. Yeah, you know what? It just makes it fun. It keeps everybody on their toes, right? What better way to question your ability to spell in school when you're young than to have all these silent letters just sprinkled in, right? It really puts you on your toes. You like to sleep in a very cold room under very warm blankets, open the window, turn on the fan, paradise. Tree, if that's a lukewarm take, you and I share it. I agree. I want to freeze when I go to bed. I am very hot-natured in general. I sweat all the time. I'm always red in the face. I'm always burning up. But I'm just casually hanging out. I'm always in a t-shirt. Always. I don't have the arms for a tank top. You know what I mean? I'm getting too old. I got that. You know the flabby like teacher arm thing? That's me. I got teacher arm. Flap, flap, flap. I could take flight. Sometimes you say things and you're already in it and you just got to keep going, but you're like, man, I wish I hadn't started this. Oh, you do? Yeah. I'd love to 1v1. You would win. No, what? No, you would win. I'm not good at it. I just enjoy playing it. I'm really good at it when they send all the straight pieces. You know what I mean? Sleeping in a cold room is amazing. Absolutely. The DM said you can't be the king, so my party member's boyfriend is king now. I guess you couldn't be the king since you started the fight? Is that why? Was that the issue? I forgot to say I found this music on TikTok after the end of 2025. Kept me... Oh, okay. Okay. Was that the one with the furry artist, Tyler? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, right? I gotta keep exploring. It was fun. That night, I was making food after stream, and I got in the server and just started listening. And I popped in headphones and was like listening through everyone. And man, there were some really good songs in there, and some of them hit some memories because I knew some of them already. Oh, 13 strength with a +2. How'd you? I don't understand. I'm confused. Coding didn't happen. Trying to teach her to read was so hard. What? But when I had to teach her... Oh, the spelling of blood. Sorry, for half a second I thought you were like blood. I thought like the chatter gets me every time, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna have to read this one more time. I'm not picking it up. I'm missing it. No, that was all me. This is what I'm talking about. This is why it's difficult. Tough thought though throughout. Yeah. No, those were tough ones too. Yep. Not esports level. Octo, you strike me, based on the few things I know about the games that you enjoy, you strike me as someone who puts in the effort and the time, and you learn how to play it. And like, you would smoke my ass. I would be obliterated into little Tetris cubes. Party members can't be king? Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, the furry art music, it was so good. Also, it was like obscure. The play count on the one I saw was like, it was clearly like a smaller artist, and I thought that was really cool that you had that ready to go. Blood. So it's like blood? No, it's blood. Blood. Yeah, English is tricky. It's fascinating. But it's, you know, other languages have oddities as well, so it just depends. But English is certainly unique in the number of oddities, at least from my experience. I'm not a language expert, so I don't know. Oh my god, what was that guy? That was the science guy. Yeah, and it exploded. Pat, what a good movie. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go watch it after stream now. Jesus. In a trench coat with a bat, in a hat, under a bridge, having dinner with a cat. I don't know, something like that. That's not necessarily true, though. Okay. I'll give space for it. I don't know you like that. I said that was my impression. You know, that was my assumption. But I could totally be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Look, I'm gonna be wrong about this song. I think this song is Tom Petty. A smoke in your ass habit forming. Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't know, man. You have to try and tell me. Yo, Caveman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday morning for me. Who knows what time for you? Neve learned English. Blood, there's an R in never. Bill, Nye the Science. What? It's time to do. Flo, what are you doing? Are you just listening to cool theme songs from shows? What is happening? Triggered it early before the party was with you. Wait, okay, so why did you try to do it solo? Why did you try to kill the king without your party? The strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. That's will not get this reference. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? It's freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! I get that reference. I also got Bill Nye the Science Guy. I remember we had this, like, these slide projectors and the speaker setup, and the teacher would like click the little button and it would advance to the next Bill Nye slide. And the theme song played at the beginning, but then there was just no audio. It was just visual after that, you know? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How's it going, Caveman? Hello. I hope you're doing well today. What brings you through? What brings you through? Best show from childhood. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a hard one. Let's see. Everyone has to answer. Everyone chip in. Come on. For me, it's a toss-up. If we're talking like show that made me laugh, like cartoony show that made me laugh, I think it would have been Invader Zim. That show made me laugh all the time. If we're talking about the show that had the most impact on me, it was probably Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I still watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Just special place in my heart. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty damn good. Yeah. Invader Zim was so damn funny. Bill is old like us. He's also like far more confrontational now. There's a cool YouTube video. It says like Bill Nye spits fire or something, and someone like auto-tuned him, and he like lights a globe on fire. And he's like, "You're not a fucking child anymore, and I'm here to tell you that this shit is real." And I was like, "Oh my god, Bill Nye, what happened?" Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. What you mean, us? All of us. All of us are old now. But I didn't know that you liked Invader Zim. Pretty good show. So much damage without weapons? Okay, okay. Dragon Tales? Good choice. Good choice. Hard to choose one show because they used to all be so good. Yeah, no, I think back to like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I really enjoyed, like, I thought that show was hilarious. Courage the Cowardly Dog was funny. Sometimes it can be frustrating, but overall it was funny. Like, a lot of those shows, most of like the Toonami lineup. Lost your VR. Wait, what do you mean you lost your VR? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yes. Kids Next Door. Oh, I haven't thought about Kids Next Door in so long, Flo. Oh, wow. Rugrats. Oh, my God. With Tommy and Chucky, Angelica. Oh. Rugrats. And right before Rugrats came on, I think it was Doug Funny. Oh, Nickelodeon. It was Doug Funny and then Rugrats, if I'm remembering, like the lineup. I also thought I loved Patty Mayonnaise and Skeeter Valentine. Grim Adventures. Oh, Reading Rainbow. You know, I've never watched Adventure Time. Welcome back, Ike. Just got out of a very intense discussion on D&D lore for a character. Oh, hell yeah. Those are the best kind. Absolutely the best kind. Cat dog. Alone in the world is a little cat dog. Yes. Rocket Power. Oh, my God. The dad is, to this day, the dad of Rocket Power is one of my all-time heroes. Sometimes I do this and I say Cooler Rooney unironically to people and they get so mad. Remember, he's like, Tito, I'm trying this new word out. Cooler Rooney. What do you think? Dude, Rocket Power dad is most relatable character. Oh, wait, those... Red Fang, are you serious? It's all coming to Tubi? I need to check it out. Cow and Chicken? Absolutely. Great show. Oh. Hey, Arnold. Hey, football head. Oh, my God. Oh. Kids Next Door was so good. Number 1, sunglasses. Pete and Pete? Wait, Tree, I don't know if I know Pete and Pete. What? Remind me, what was it? It got stolen. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully no one was around like during that. Nobody got hurt or anything. Just glad I won't lose my trust rank. Oh yeah, because it's a pain in the ass to have to upload stuff. I see. Super privileged over here. I had such an old VR chat account that when they started the trust system, I was just already like at the top rank, so I didn't have to. I've never had to deal with that. But it's like there's limitations on uploading worlds and avatars. Yeah, nah. That's give me. See, Flo, we're eye to eye. Nah, I see you, man. I see you, Flo. Very good memories, right, Tyler? Yes! Nostalgic conversations are so good. Ever watched The Tick? Dude, Arthur! The Tick! Oh! Okay, a long time ago, there was a Super Nintendo game based off the Tick franchise where you played as the Tick. It was like a side-scrolling fighter game, and I actually streamed it years ago. I might need to circle back and stream that again one day. If someone around knows the Tick, that might... Kim Possible? Yes. Magic hands down best card. I actually have not touched Magic. All my friends around me play it. All my friends play Magic, and they're always trying to get me into it. And I'm like, I don't know, because when I get into a hobby, I jump in, and it feels like I'm scared. I'm scared of Magic. I think I could go broke. I could totally go broke. Reset. Kids Next Door is going to be on Tubi. Wow. If you have too much Pete on Pete, it will become cold. What? Pete on Pete. Yes, I love this song. All right. Spoon! Yeah, the early morning cartoon time. You'd get your cereal, you'd sit there with a little blankie around, and you just stare at the TV. There was nothing entered your mind. The world faded away, and you could truly just relax. At least that was my story. I know that wasn't everyone's, but that was those cartoons. My brother and I would sit together and like watch them, and we'd watch until like the cartoons went off, and then we'd pick up like a Super Nintendo controller, and we'd take turns playing single player games. Oh, and then the other one would be on the Game Boy, and it's like, did you die yet? Oh no, it's fine. I'm still playing. Yeah, like I had VR Chat Plus for like a year. Oh, so you're gonna at least you won't lose that, right? You won't lose that, so. Still your notification sound flow? That's incredible. Pete and Pete was a show with two brothers named Pete. Both have red hair. It's just a weird show. Hard to. I'm gonna have to look into it, Tree. I haven't heard of it. I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm falling behind. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting excited and freaking out. I'll read it all. I promise. Barney. Okay. Unironically, Barney was a part of my household. My brother was more like when he was that age range. He was more into Barney. I really fell in with like Thomas the Tank Engine. And Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, like that was, and he was like Barney and Sesame Street. Those were more his, like what he enjoyed. So yeah. Played too much Magic the Gathering. What? No. You have enough expensive hobbies. Let's not, dude. Thank you. Mr. Body's got my back. Wield the sword, Mr. Body. Hey, Tiger, welcome in. How you doing? What's the daspra doing? We're talking about like old Saturday morning cartoons we used to watch. Did you have any favorites, or just any cartoons really? Pokemon TV shows and movies. Yeah. There, to this day, when Ash releases Pikachu, right? It still brings a damn tear to my eye. I cannot watch that episode. I cry every time. Can't watch it. Or when Ash turns to stone in the first... Nope. It hits me every time. The cost is printer paper, ink, and 10 cents. No. Ike, I would... No. Not everyone lets you do fill-ins or whatever they're called. Substitutions. I forget what they're called. Gotta have the cards. How you doing, Tiger? Oh, I love that little emote. Are you dragging ass? I was about to say I love that emote, but I see you dragging. That's so cute. Yeah, Mathazar. Yes. Oh my God. He also, Pat, I don't know if you saw A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks, but he played, when Tom Hanks was like Mr. Rogers, that same guy played like essentially the bodyguard or like the media representative of, what a good actor. What a good actor. I hope he's lovely, and I hope you have a great time. I really do. Like to eat waffles with lots of syrup on a clear glass plate. Wait. Then you would... So they couldn't see it. You'd leave the plate on the couch cushion, and your brother would sit on it and get syrup ass. Tree, do you still... Well, I shouldn't ask. Hopefully y'all got past that at some point. Oh, Lord. That's pretty funny. Nothing like Elmo. True, Elmo. I don't do a very good Elmo voice, but that's what I got. Never watched Saturday morning cartoons as a kid? No worries. I think it was very period, you know? Like, I think folks who grew up in that time relate to it a lot and like heard about it. I don't think it's really a tradition anymore, right? Because you can just watch cartoons whenever. So used to, that was like kid time. Saturday morning, there's going to be cartoons. And then Sunday morning was like home improvement, you know? Bob Ross, right? Sunday mornings with Bob Ross. Oh my God. Proxies, that's what it's called. Thank you, Ike. If a friendly pod doesn't let you play proxies, get a new pod. Fair enough. I think my friends would, but like tournaments and stuff don't let you, right? Just got in from work. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Did you work? How was work? When you look back at the start of a show and finish the something, look back and be like, damn, Charlie Brown. Oh my god, I love Charlie Brown. Peanuts. Absolutely. Wow, we're doing a good job. Competitive events mostly, yeah. But I've never met a single Commander player that wasn't okay with proxies. That's what all my friends play. The ones that I was talking about, they all play Commander. They're like, best system, best system, best system. Apparently it started as like a homebrew system or variant of the rules that the community created, and then Magic like adopted it and brought it in. That's kind of cool. Thundercats? Oh my god. Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry. Bobby's World? I actually don't know. Pinky in the Brain? Yes. What are we doing tonight? The same thing we do every night. Care Bears? Yeah. Wacky Races? I don't know. So I don't know Bobby's World. I don't know Wacky Races. Oh, the Jetsons. I work with a guy who has the like the doorbell from the Jetsons. The doo 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 doo. It's his text tone every time it goes off. I'm like, oh my god, the Jetsons. Freakzoid, yep. Animaniacs, yes. What do dentists call their X-rays? Toothpicks. All right. Tiger's always got such good jokes ready to go, and they're so like clean and wholesome. And Married with Children. Just some happy little accidents. Just some happy. We don't make mistakes here. Such a calming person, you know. Sunday's meant school the next day. Yeah. But it's, you know what? Sunday itself, though, is a whole day that's there that we can still appreciate before the next day. So, work was slow. I'm sorry to hear that. Fancy a tea? What do you got? What kind of tea you got, Tiger? That syrup story was my Saturday. Don't apologize. That gave me a good chuckle. I'm picturing, did you do it like on purpose? Were you like, I'm gonna set this here so he gets syrup ass. Boy Meets World. Okay, you already know. But I'm a fan of that. Oh, one of my all-time top favorite like fictional teachers. A little brisk tea. Ooh, that would be good. Send the list? Yeah, absolutely. Lizzie McGuire, Saved by the Bell. Yep. The Mighty Ducks. Oh my gosh. Y'all are going down the whole list now. This is great. Isn't this fun to think back to all this stuff? My parents gave me the oof. Well, you know, that's okay. Accidents can be wonderful. Bob Ross taught us that, right? They can be lovely, wonderful things. They can still fit into the picturesque painting of life. Absolutely. Fun to design decks for? Yeah. Playing mid-range Modern more? Yeah, like I'm not sure because I don't know everything they do, but I think they only pretty much play Commander. But yeah, you know. Me and Feeny, absolutely, Feeney's so good. Drop that child. I like when he gets in the wrestling ring, beats up the wrestler. Teacher moment. Power Ranger. Oh my god, yes. I used to have like all the action figures, or as adults call them, the doll babies. My parents, when I was really into Power Rangers as a kiddo, and my folks, they took me to see, like essentially like a live action adaptation of Power Rangers, and some of the putties, which were like the minions of the villains, right? They came out into the audience, and one of them came up and tried to shake my hand, and apparently I cried, which sounds like me. I think I would have the same reaction now. I just cried. I was like, ah. Mm-hmm. Much music? Much music. What is Octo? What is much music? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. And its Canadian counterpart. Tell me more. Big fun guaranteed. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I even bought like one of the big boxes. We were gonna do it was I was hanging out with some friends for like winter holidays. This was years ago, and I bought one of my friends who's really into Magic, one of the big boxes, and we were gonna do like a draft or a poll. I forget what it's called, but we were just gonna like draft and play, I guess, out of what we got. But we didn't get around to it. There were other things. Yeah, draft. There were other things happening that night, and that was like on the back burner, so we never got around to it. Masked Crusaders. Mm-hmm. Dexter's Lab was funny. Yep. That's where I learned French. Omelette du fromage. It was Canadian? Okay. Because I was like, I don't know if I've heard of that. Look in general? Oh, yeah. I'll check it out for sure post-stream. Doll Babies? Yeah. The Canadian version of MTV. Okay. Didn't MTV like stop now or something? Or VH1? One of those two stopped, I think. Met and saw Simple Plan. I was 15 looking back. It's pretty funny. The singer laughed. What do you mean the singer laughed? No. Mm-hmm. Nice. I seem to only watch stuff back in the day nobody remembers. Chasing the Wheeled Warriors, Visionaries, Brave Star. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be part of the problem. I don't remember any of those either. I don't even know if I've heard of any of those. What sort of were they on like Cartoon Network or something, or huh? I was in tears. It gave him a good giggle with. Oh, okay. So he was like, I thought you meant like laughing at you. I was like, whoa, but no, it was like, okay, I see. That's a little more palatable. You know, it's a little more palatable. Can you sing the theme song to David the Gnome? I don't know what is that. I don't even. What is that show? I don't know that one either. Eureka's Castle. I don't know if I have. Now we're getting into like more obscure things, I guess, or at least things that I don't know. I knew a lot of the like main staples, you know. Anyone remember Johnny Bravo? That one was pretty good, right? Is that Map? Welcome in, Map. How you doing? Good to see you. Better than MTV? Probably. I think they were before Cartoon Network. Good shows, though. I'm about to look them. Yeah. I feel like y'all are giving me like a list of homework, you know? Power of Spirits. Okay. Static Shock. I remember the name. I never watched it. My brother enjoyed it. So that time, like the Static Shock time of cartoons, that was about when I got really focused on like other things, and I watched a lot of TV when I was little. Well, kind of. I also read a lot, but I started focusing more on other stuff, and my TV watching tanked like around the time. So I remember shows like Teen Titans, Static Shock. There was like a Johnny something, like that era, kind of right after the ones we were talking about, right? Then I just tanked and stopped. I didn't watch much after that. So like I watched Dragon Ball Z, like the very first, like the Frieza arc essentially, and then I didn't watch anything. I saw the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember Pegasus. I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! After that. Yeah. I remember when in Pokemon when there was that guy that had the Meryl. I remember they introduced him. I still don't know what his name is. Stopped watching. So that kind of gives you the timeline of like my television watching. It's because we old. I know. finished Resident Evil. Is that Resident Evil 9? Really good game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Powerpuff Girls, excellent choice. It was Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. And Professor X. Well, I mean, Wojo. I mean, you know, Wojo, Mojo, Jojo, Wojo, Jojo. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down. You met one of the real actors from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Ah! Which one? Who'd you meet? He discovered D&D. Oh, yeah, basically. That was part of it. Johnny Test. Yeah, I knew there was Johnny something. Time for work. Have a good stream. Hey, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't work too hard. I'm glad you got to enjoy your 2-week vacation. So, go into work and just kind of, you know, just coast today. Ease back into it. That's the plan. We're going to ease back into it, you know? Johnny Bravo or Johnny Test. Yeah, I remember Johnny Bravo. I think Johnny Test was the one I didn't know. I didn't watch Johnny Test, so, but yeah. Him is such a good character. Him is, oh my god. Yes. Well written, like ominous, evil, fascinating. No, him is amazing. Camp Lazlo. I remember the name. I remember the show name. I didn't ever watch that one, so I do remember it though. Hello. No, that was Mrs. Doubtfire. Sorry, I'm trying to do him, and I did Mrs. Doubtfire. Oddly similar. The staple of Cartoon Network? What? No, the staple of Cartoon Network when I watched Cartoon Network was Tom. If you remember Tom, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. There was this robot guy who like talked to you in between the shows and told you what he was basically like the narrator of Adult Swim for a long time. Tom was the staple of Cartoon Network when I watched. Because he was there all night. He was like cool, approachable, robotic. He had this whole spaceship thing. There was like an arc where he got destroyed and then he had a new body built. Yeah, there was... Was that Toonami? Oh, that was the predecessor to Adult Swim, wasn't it? Yeah. See, now my mind's going weak on me. But I remember Tom. I think Blood's right, though. It was Toonami. But that was on Cartoon Network. Yeah. No, that's on me. I made a mistake. You're really reaching into my memory banks with it. I haven't thought about these things in years. That's why I'm getting so excited because it's hitting this nostalgic thing that I haven't thought about it in a while. Gummy bears. Wait. Is that a show or are you having some gummy bears? What you mean? We forgot the one important tomfoolery cartoon? Which one? Flo, which one? The God of Whimsy and Chaos. The Mask. I don't know that one, Flo. I don't know that one. You remember Invader Zim? Absolutely. Invader Zim is probably my number one favorite animated cartoon ever. Zim Harvest. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No. I think, was it called Dark Harvest, I think? See, I have all of Invader Zim on DVD. I have every episode. All of it. So even though you can't watch that in other places, I still got it. My absolute favorite episode of Invader Zim was the episode where they were, like, fucking driving planets and moons and shit. Like, they found out that some of the old, like, I think Mars and these planets were actually spaceships. And they were, Dib was trying to stop Zim, and Zim was like, Gur, go handle him. And so Gur takes off and flies over, sits down, and of course, in true Gur fashion, instead of like punching Dib or anything, like he's all red-eyed and he just goes blue-eyed again. And he's like, he's sitting by the control panel. Dib's like all serious and flying. He goes, What's this do? What's this do? And he just starts pressing every fucking button on the control panel, and the ship just starts spinning wildly out of control. And you just hear Dib screaming. Ah! Such a good episode. Classic Gur. Ugh. It's a show? I don't know that one, Tiger. I'm sorry. I'm letting y'all down. You're farming zombie skin. In what game? Nirvana, what game? What do you mean? Furry song. Your homework is Adventure Time. What? Excuse my typing. I'm VR fishing. It's all right, Blood. I forgive you. 3 hours before Adult Swim was Tom and Toonami. Yes. It was like, yeah. Blood's absolutely right. Is Adventure Time the one with BMO? Because okay, I've seen clips of BMO, and I think BMO's adorable. The Mask? Yeah, I've never seen it, Flo. I'm sorry. It's got Jim Carrey in it? Yeah, I truly, I haven't seen it. And then then it was like the really late night hours, y'all, like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I have forgotten the name of it. The show with like the meatball and the milkshake and the fries. Y'all will know it right away, and I'll be like, oh, how did I forget that? All like the dude, those shows. I'm pretty sure you had to be high the whole time you were watching them. You met Francois Clemens? Oh, my heart. What an amazing person. Yes, that's incredible. I'm so happy you got to meet him, Pat. Yeah, Dark Harvest, I thought so. You know you can rip your DVDs and make a yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Some 41. Yeah. Raiju, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a minute. How's life? I see your little tail wag over there. Not scientifically possible. Okay, for a long time in VR chat, there was an avatar of Professor Membrane, and it would do that all the time. It had one of those like gesture reactions, and it would zoom the camera in on him, and he would just be like pointing at you going, not scientifically. It was so scary. BMO is amazing. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Thank you, Tiger. Yes. Oh my god. So I started watching Space Ghost and Aqua Teen Hunger Force younger than I should have. I was like, ooh, it's late. I'm going to stay up late and watch, I'm going to watch these little cartoons. And I'd watch them and I was like, I don't get it. Why? This isn't funny. It took growing up a little bit more for me to really appreciate those. BMO is adorable. Absolutely. BMO's a dealer. What do you mean he's a dealer? What do you mean? Uh-oh. I don't think I know uh-oh. Robot Chicken. I don't know Celebrity Deathmatch, though. I have not seen Mr. Meaty. No, I have not. The green slime. Oh, so it would have been like those shows on Nickelodeon where they did like the challenges. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know the one you're specifically referencing, but I think I get the vibe. Yeah, wild times. Y'all have hit all kinds of nostalgia with this. Ed, Edd n Eddy was quite high on my list. I know we already mentioned it, but it was like Invader Zim was way up there. Ed, Edd n Eddy was way up there. When we're talking like just strictly cartoons. Favorite TV like series ever is probably Star Trek. I'm a huge Trekkie, and then Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood sort of sits in that kind of unique space of like most wholesome show that I really loved and still love. So that's kind of like my breakdown, I guess. BMO wanted love. BMO. Squidbilly? Oh, my brother used to watch Squidbilly. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. That was one where, like, in the intro, he'd be, like, pretending to drive the truck, and the other one would be just, like, pushing the truck in the junkyard. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't ever watch it much. BMO gave out drugs. Well, we all make mistakes. Don't hold it against BMO. You should see me when I have a couple of drinks. DS9's your favorite? DS9's good. DS9's good. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's really hard to measure them. Like they all are kind of unique. I mean, there's definitely some bad ones. Don't get me wrong. I still really like the Next Generation. I can't help it. Like the calmness of Captain Picard and kind of like the things, I don't know. That one really does something for me. Maybe it's because it was my introduction to it, so nostalgia. I'm also curious. Strange New Worlds is doing all right in my book. I know some people aren't a big fan, but I'm curious to see the arc and how they end Strange New Worlds. That has potential to rank pretty high. So I recently got all the Trek movies on Blu-ray, and so I could go back and like watch them all fancy. You know, that was a good choice because I've stopped all my streaming services. I used to think sharks were my friends. Flo, I'm glad you had the whimsy to think that at one time, and I'm glad you have. You know, I'm glad you're not swimming with sharks. Is what I'm getting at. You know, that was yeah. It was the fall version. This one's the spring version. Ooh. Sounds like they've got some good names, some good folks and guests at these cons. Awesome show. I don't know that one either, so. The Video and Arcade Top 10. Ripley's Believe It or Not, yep. America's Funniest Home Videos, like all those kind of shows. Oh, yeah. But sharks are your friends? I guess it depends on their mood. But I mean, the same can be true for people, right? Sometimes people be your friend. Sometimes people be your enemy. You never know. Yeah, I don't know. Anything that you mentioned when you're like, oh, it was Canadian, I don't think that those shows made it to the U.S. market, or either they were on like really obscure channels that I didn't have. Because to be honest, for a long time at my house, we had 13 channels. I remember. We had 13. I remember for a brief period, there were certain days where like they would play the national anthem, like the Star Spangled Banner, and then the TV would just stop transmitting until the next morning. Yep. That was super early in my childhood, but I remember it. Professor Membrane taught me, Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill Nye, the Science. Mr. Media was a puppet show of two fry cooks that monsters. What? Monsters come out of the cooker? They're not very good cooks if they're bringing monsters. What kind of meal is that? Relatable. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill. Canadian station. Okay, yeah, that probably explains it. Yeah. So we had, I think we got cable a little earlier. I think we had like a pretty simple package. It would go up to like channel 40 something, and then we would cycle back down, right? But yeah, and like we weren't it wasn't like a financial thing. We weren't a big TV family, to be honest. Like, I'm talking about all these shows that I watched, and I definitely went through a period of time where I watched a lot of television. But by and large, when we were little, we were an outdoors family. We were constantly like hiking and like we were on boats and doing all kinds of just wild stuff. And we were, yeah. It was nothing for us to like be away from home 3 out of 4 weekends a month. Like we'd be in a tent somewhere or under a tarp or like we'd just be off somewhere doing something. Always, we were very active because my folks are into the outdoors, so they kind of transmitted that to us, and yeah, it was fun. Dino nuggies or chicken strips? I think we need a vote. Well, I think we go to chat on this. All right, everyone. What should Tiger have? Okay, you can either just type Dino Nuggies or chicken strips. Everybody will vote, we'll tally, we'll make a group decision to help Tiger figure out what to have. It wasn't their fault. Their boss was a robot that kept throwing stuff. Oh, it was always the boss's fault. That holds true. Good life lesson. Sure you had a similar TV program? Probably, yeah. Das was buried in the garden because he rabbit. True. Flo caught me red-handed. Excited to visit for good TV. Yeah, one of my uncles had like a big flat screen before we ever. And I remember being like, "Whoa!" I remember we took the GameCube because it had like the HD adapter. Was it the GameCube? Maybe it was another console. I don't know. We took like the first console we had that had an HD output capability to my uncle's house so we could plug it in and see what it looked like HD. We were like, "Whoa!" And then we went back and plugged it into like our 13-inch, like, you know. Good times. Good. I would go back to it in a heartbeat. I'm not like a wish away your life person, and I'm not a like, oh, I pine for the younger, like the other days. Like, we are who we are. The journey is the journey we're on. That's all true. But damn, that was like, I was not a stressed person back then. A lot of, I like this con because they get a lot of, for lack of a better phrase, lesser known actors, or at least people who aren't no, like, exactly. And those people are so talented and underappreciated. So I'm glad that there's a space where like you can celebrate them, you can meet them. That's really cool. Not saying we were broke. Yeah, I don't want to like I don't want to signal the wrong thing here. We weren't broke. We just other things. Dino strips. It looks. I think dinos are carrying it. Tiger. I think I'm seeing the word dino a lot. I think dinos carrying. Also, Vicky, welcome in. How you doing, Vicky? Ask the chicken first. What they want to give up? Which part? The chicken chooses. Which part? There's 2 DAs in the corner. District attorneys? What have you done? What? Hey, district attorneys. I don't know this person. I had nothing to do with their crimes against zombies. GameCube was HDMI? Yeah, that must have been what we took. Because I feel like we played one of the Star Wars like Rogue Squadron games or something, and we were like, whoa! Look at the high definition. Not too bad. Glad to hear it, Vicky. How was last time we talked? It was like driving to the airport and stuff. Did that all go well? Is that Hudson? How you doing? Did you see your chair clips? Which was your favorite? I did see them. It's been a minute. I don't remember the specific clips anymore. It's been a minute. My mind is old and weak, but I did look at them. They made me laugh. I don't remember which one was my favorite. But how you doing, Hudson? It's good as also hi bottom bunny. Hey. Only on the weekends. Only in days that end in Y. You know what I'm saying? Only in days that end in Y. Strip or which one you want to hand over? Chickens still have dinosaur. Oh my God, you're right. Red Fang's right. Airport went well? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Vicky. You mean the Amogus? You mean the Amogus hand? Boop, 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 boop. So, I'm still working with, I'm working on making this avatar quest compatible. And I'm not good at Unity, and I blah 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 blah, and I get impatient and I put it away. I could yeah. Anyway, I'm working on it because I would like to be able to like see folks in this avatar with some. There's gonna have to be like shader changes and stuff as I'm learning because they have like very specific shaders, but I can still, it'll be basically the same. So I've been working on that. But then I was like public world hopping one day and I found like a Nanachi that's like kinda like this one, like definitely not, but kinda. I've been using that in like public instances if there's Quest users now. It's yeah. It's been nice because normally before that when I was in Publix I was always in a Mayu. No shade against the Mayu, but I really like the Nanachi. I like the Mayu too, but I really like the Nanachi. So yeah. The large daspra. Why did I fall over? Did I? Huh? Oh, you put a new song in the music channel? Oh, I can't wait. I look forward to hearing it, Tiger. Tiger, you share pretty good music. I don't think there's been one that I've not really enjoyed yet. I don't think. But yeah. Wait, Tyler. Pretend like for 1 minute, I want you to pretend like I'm really old. And I don't know what you wrote. I see the words, but I don't know if I understand them all in that order. What have we got over here? Is that Cloaked? Oh my god, Cloaked, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. How you been? Dude, I've been great. How have you been? How's life? I know your schedule and our schedules are different now and stuff, but I hope life is treating you well. And thank you again for the 25 months. Oh, the other song, Wojo? Yeah, good song, absolutely. Tiger, has it almost been a year? Are you... Wait, Tiger. We are 2 days away from a year. That is... What? Tyler, I don't know what that means. What is LOAL? What is that? I don't know that word. You clip me and say, Hudson. Look, sometimes I say things here just in private with you all, and they're not out there for everyone. You know what I'm saying? They're like these moments that we share. You know. Sent you the clip. I can put a song you'll hate in music chat. I mean, if you want, I'll listen to it until I'm like, oh, I really hate this, and then I'll just stop. And I'll reply. I might be like, oh, you're right. I hate this. Lola Bunny. I don't know. It'll help me get dates. I ain't looking dates. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking dates. I ain't looking. Already got blood in chat whining about not getting enough cuddles. Juno's whining about not getting, like, I got my work cut out for me. I don't know what y'all want. Work's been erratic. Hoping to switch it up with a different company. Okay. Been on a waiting list since September to start. Hadn't you shifted into like more of a management role, Cloaked? Am I remembering this? Or am I making shit up? I do that sometimes. I'm sorry. But I feel like you had like got a promotion or switched over into something. I'm not Hudson. I am not reading that one out loud. Nice try. Show them the clip. Put it on your resume. Have it in your profile. Cuddle. Oh, you just want more. Okay, you know. I think they want dates. No. Bro, I ain't getting auto modded over here. So the the problem with me like allowing a comment to go through from someone that I know is the way it functions. Whatever word it flags, it's just like that word's now safe, and I'm like, oh Lord. And I look at some of the ones that I clicked, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that word to be safe forever. It's time. It's bedtime. See you next stream. Tiger, happy almost 1 year anniversary of our stream friendship. I hope you do well. Take care of yourself. Get good rest. And we'll see you next time. Bye, Tiger. Thanks for the music shares. A hype train started. What? Look at y'all doing. What? Damn. Thank you for the hype train. I used to have I need to remake the hype train thing. Woo. We had the hype train reaction for a long time. It was really cute. But anyway. He's fruity? Which one? Love, peace, and pepperoni grease. He's already told the story of when he kissed a guy. That is true. I have. But I've also kissed a woman before. I've kissed people who identify a lot of different ways. Yeah. Yeah. This bunny a hoe, you know. All right. Leading your own projects. Yeah, I thought so. Cloaked, I thought so. Damn. Yeah, hell yeah. But looking forward to change. It sounds like it's not exactly what you're looking for now. But remember, things are stepping stones, right? Stepping stone to where you want to go. You're on a journey, and you're one step closer to where you want to be. So. Can you manually disable it later? Yeah, I can. Don't worry. Have you ever watched Space Jam? Oh, I haven't. No. The bunny name is it Lowell? How do you say that? Lowell? Lowell? I haven't seen this though, Tyler. Maybe I need to do some homework. Not a good retirement plan, but good place to start. Hey, there you. And look at you already thinking about retirement. Damn. I wish I had been planning ahead that early. I hope you're happy with yourself for that one. Hey, to be clear, I wasn't shaming. I was celebrating. Let's be clear. I'm quite happy with it, yeah. And I can't even get a little snuggle. Dude, I'm trying to do you a favor. No, it's because, okay. I reference this all the time, all right? Sometimes you're midstream and you're going with the energy, right? You're reading the room, folks are putting stuff down, you're picking it up, you're throwing it around, you're having a good time. You're like, oh, this is great. We're like vibing, we're having energy. This is good. This is fun. Let's keep the bit going. And I gotta allow that one too, apparently. And but you're like back and forth, and then I say something, just like riding the wave, and then I stop and process. I'm like, oh. I wish I hadn't said that. Everything here is forever. Once it's out, you know? Anyway, it's fine. Whoa, Skunk, hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. And Wojo, thank you for the ooh woo. Ooh woo. Lol. I'm not getting any closer, I don't think. I'm sorry. I gotta keep a laugh. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Anyway. The worst part is I pictured you saying it and felt sick. All right, dude, you didn't have to cut that deep. You could have come on, man. You could have just. It could have been an easier punch. That hurt. Oh, goodness. Hudson, thank you for the ooh-woo. Wojo, thank you for that ooh-woo. Sydney, hello. How are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, everyone, thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Yes, I clipped daspra saying, quotes. I'm not going to say it again. Fooled me once. Shame on you. Except I fooled myself from the start, so I don't know how the saying works. Fool me. I fool me once. Shame on you. You fool me after that. I'm a dumb bunny. Something like that. We're workshopping it. Vault Tech is real, and they said they want to drop the Nux. What? I guess I don't. I guess I had to do it manually each time. All right. Oh, the nukes. Oh. I was hoping you meant ducks. Bro. Drop the ducks. Drop the... There's just some guy with like a CB. Drop the ducks. Like a 1920s era plane that's predominantly used to put out fires just flies overhead. Dude, we're starting a great fiction movie. I'm telling you, we could do something with this. There's a screenplay happening. Oh my gosh. How are you, Skunk? How are you, Sydney? Good to see both of you. But seriously, deep down, I believe in your hope powers and respect it with a healthy dose of fear. What? No, I'm overplaying my hand. You're falling for classic poker face. Don't read. No, it can't read. You know. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That is the original saying, but we're workshopping a variant for me, you know? Doing good. Glad to hear it, Sydney. Glad to hear it. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Lovely to see you today. Ike, yeah, you and Automod are getting close. Lurk, Hudson, thanks for the lurk. Now trying to double bluff. Oh, you're getting good at this. You're getting good at this. What about fool me 3 times? I don't know. What? Okay, whoa. All right, so fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, if you will. What's the extension? But okay, y'all, Automod really doesn't like that word. We're gonna have to stop using it because I'm getting tired of clicking. Fool me thrice. Maybe. How about shame on your teachers and stuff for not, and your community leaders for not teaching you better. How about that? Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue the same, but I think you get the point. The quackening. I have to be so careful what I say now, Blood. Ever since the last stream when I referenced. Anyway, I slow down now. I gotta be careful. I don't know what shit means. I gotta look at it. I gotta eyeball it. I gotta, pull out the old specs. You know what I'm saying? 4 times in a row. I'm just a dumb rabbit. You know that's on me. I own my part. Okay, I own it. Hanging in there, but doing good. Hope things are good with you. Yes, Skunk, I'm doing quite well. I had a really good weekend. I got to see the family. I got to do some D&D stuff. I got to partake in some VR juice over the weekend. Allegedly, I acted up a bit. I think I probably got to go talk to some people. I'll deal with that later. You know how it goes, just the usual. I'm not singing the song either, Red Fang. I do love the song, though. If you're such a hoe, then how do I talk to boys without perishing immediately? The same way you talk to anyone else without perishing immediately. Although, I assume you mean men? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What word? I'm not saying it. Yes. Okay. I just want. Yikes. Release the Kraken. Oh, that same guy on the CB is like, okay, however, the regular ducks didn't work. Release the Kraken. This is good. I like. We're building something. I swore you can be mean to automod all you want. It will just keep automodding you. I'm doing great. How are you, Sydney? Do 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 do. You finished Resident Evil 2? Congratulations! I was gonna say it was your first. Yeah. Congratulations. Okay, now that you've done like a full start to finish, Wojo, thoughts? How was it, start to finish? How was it? I see your comment, Ike. It's gonna sit right there in purgatory. I ain't releasing it. Ha! Yeah. What you gonna do, Ike? What you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask because for me, conversation has always come relatively easily. I get it from my mother. She is a natural talker. She's very good. She can talk to anybody. To be honest with you, Nirvana, I think the most. Okay, I'm gonna get real for a second, and nobody wants that. Everybody wants a funny answer, but I'm gonna get real for a second. I think the most important skill in talking is the ability to stop and listen. Most people love to talk about their experiences, their passions, their hobbies, the things that excite them. Show interest in the things that they're into and then reflect back and be like, oh, I share that interest with you. Tell me more about why you like it. And then you start to like have this back and forth, right? Or if you don't share that interest, which is the more interesting of the two options, you say, I haven't looked into that, or I don't see it the same way. Can you explain to me more about this? Why do you like it? What do you like about it? Don't get them going because you might learn something new that you like that you didn't know, like Malibu. Or, you may be reaffirmed in your own beliefs, but regardless, you show that interest in them and not just superficial, like, what do you like? Oh, that's interesting. But you say, what do you like? Why do you like that? Why do you like that is an infinitely more complex question with far better answers. That's where conversation starts. What do you like? I like cars. Okay. That's not a conversation. Why do you like cars? That's a conversation. Then they start going. So, I don't know. How long a stream? Normally I go until about 3:30 Eastern time. I normally do like 3 hours. Sometimes I go up to 4. It depends on my mood. Yeah, I do like a 12:30 to 3:30 a.m. Eastern usually. So because I work like a, this is like the end of a long day for me. I just have this time that I can carve and protect every week most of the time. But I do have work right before this, so I can't go for too long just because it's a long day. Yeah. Long enough to play Hytale? I mean, you could play Hytale if you want. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to play Hytale. Want a break from the brat by this? What? Huh? True? Yeah, about listening? Absolutely. Listening is fundamental to good conversation. It really is. Too often, we're so focused about getting our own thoughts out. Like, someone will say something and then we're like, oh, I should say this. And then you sit there and think about what you should be. You're like, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say. And you just shut down and stop listening. Listening is the key. Yeah. Yeah. Should have played on standard because my knowledge of newer games is incredibly limited. I figured I would go with assistant, but I do think it made it too easy. Fair enough. I did find out I'm terrible at maps. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You're learning about yourself as you go. That's part of the journey. It was good, though, otherwise. I'm excited to finish more. Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad now that it's over, that you look back and say, I'm excited to do this again. I'm excited for more, right? To me, that's a measure of whether you enjoyed it or not. So, working on Crash and Spyro right now as well. Yes, and Dark Souls is the long... How come when I say Dark Souls, Ozzy comes on? What happened? What happened? That was wild. Anyway, yes. I play Hytale. I don't have Hytale. I don't have it. But if you're asking why, be prepared to change the subject if they start to question their own existence. It's like, why do you like that? Oh God, I don't know. True. Vicky's right. You're gonna have a backup plan if they start spiraling. If they get existential, yes, a backup plan. Go back to like a softball question again, and then we'll nice underhand pitch. Y'all know. That's like the only sports reference I will ever make. I hope you enjoyed it. Brought to you by daspra. The Resident Evil story is pretty good. Yes, I've heard. So I've only played 5, I think. I have to sneeze. Oh, I've only played 5, I think. But I know that a lot of my friends really like the lore. My D&D experience, the key is usually literal, especially when you expect it to be metaphorical. Is this like, are you dropping like a wisdom nugget on us? What's happening? You should play an OOT randomizer. Yo, Cloaked, holy shit. Cloaked, I did a cooperative OOT randomizer with Proteus. We streamed it, it's been a while now, but we also want to do a Majora's Mask one, and Proteus knows like this system where we can do like multiple games randomized across the games. I don't fully know it, but we've been talking about doing that, and like I'd be responsible for like a couple of games, and he was going to take a couple of games, and we were going to like try and navigate them and help unlock them. Yeah, it's so cool. No, I had a terrific time with the Ocarina of Time randomizer. It was so much fun. The VOD lives somewhere on the YouTube VOD channel. I don't remember what month it was or anything, but it's there. We had a great time. Proteus was amazing to stream with. We keep saying that we want to stream together more, but we have, again, very different schedules. That's always the challenge, Resident Evil Village, very good game. I've heard good things about that one too. Yeah. Bless the bunny. Thank you, Skunk. Thank you. It was kind of a gross sneeze. It's hard to like cover your mouth when you're in VR because you're also wearing your controllers, and it's like, you're like panicking. Ike, why do you hate me? Ike, what did I... Why? It's good. It reminds people of their childhood with Minecraft before Minecraft was ruined by microtransactions. I can respect that. I will tell you that Minecraft is after my childhood. So I don't have exactly the same nostalgia that most people do for Minecraft. I was already kind of like, I don't associate Minecraft with my childhood, but I definitely want to check it out at some point. There's a COD server? What? What do you mean? What? Huh? I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, no pressure. But you're right. It's a great suggestion because it was so much fun. I'm Eepy. Sorry, me, Eepy. I go now. I'm going to pass out now. Ciao. Flo, it was so good to see you. Take care of yourself. Rest well. Thank you so much for spending some time here with us. Take care of yourself, okay? Goodbye, Flo. Bye, Flo. Shut up, Dash. The internet's older than... How dare you? You go to bed. Oh, ELO, ELO. Love you, Des. Have a great week. I love you too, Flo. We're not really fighting. You have a great week. I'll see you next time. I'll be ready to be bullied again. Bye, Flo. Actually, Minecraft is about that old. About how my age? Nah. Because I know it's not because I played the predecessor. So I played Worm Online. WURM. I've talked about it before on stream. I try not to bring it up too often. Don't play it now. It has not aged well. But before Notch made Minecraft, he made the predecessor to Minecraft, which was Worm Online. He did it in collaboration with another guy named Rolf, also coded in Java, also uses a square or cube-based system. Much more realistic, much slower timers. Notch said, hey, this game is too slow, no one's going to stick with it, and went and built Minecraft, which was about fast-paced, instant gratification. Rolf stayed with Worm Online. I played the shit out of Worm Online. So, I intermittently hate myself and several other people as well. What? I don't even think you make the top 10? Wow. Jesus. Here I was hoping. Update 4 part 1 of Hytale? Nice. Yes, Vicky, I've been eyeballing it. I almost purchased it the other day. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I probably shouldn't. I should probably pick it up at full price and support the dev team. Little Gator game. They got a DLC. The big water chopper moved overhead, gonna go suck the lake. You know, I know exactly what you're saying, Vicky. I've never heard it said that way. The big water chopper gonna go suck the lake. Minecraft is from 2011? Yeah, that's not my childhood, y'all. That is my adult. We are well into my adulthood in 2011. That is not my childhood at all. We're not even close. Oof. What? Speak up. Don't you know I wear the big ears so I can hopefully hear you? Older than the sun and the stars that shine over your feeble fetal form. Damn, what an insult. Ike, have you ever considered writing insults for villains? Just as a job. I think you've got what it takes. I just made a potion made with Dude, what are you playing? Why are you being so cagey? What? You keep talking about skins and livers and Zambandinos? What? Chill out. I didn't say it. I was just reading these comments. I didn't say it, Wojo. I didn't say it. Ain't me calling me old. Yeah, Cloaked, absolutely. We gotta get him on board. Great dialogue. Dun dun. I think I'm gonna have a snack after stream. I'm getting a little rumbly in the tumbly. You know what I'm saying? More skin. Stop. Wait. Nirvana, where am I today? Am I on your television? Am I on your phone? Am I on your tablet? I don't remember all the things you have. Where am I today? Where am I? Tell me. Where am I? What? Highest compliment I could. Dude, somehow I knew you'd appreciate that. Somehow I knew. I was like, I go like that. I remembered you really appreciating Grunty's lines, so. I'm not tracking quite accurate. Hold on, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to recalibrate, which means I'm going to T-pose on you all. Please forgive this T-pose moment. Thank you. I'm on your rear view mirror? What? Are you serious? Wait, do you have one of those fancy cars with a backup camera in the rearview mirror, and so you're driving and you've hacked your rearview mirror and you've got me playing in the rearview mirror so that you can drive and look at me in your rearview mirror? Is that what you've done? Is that what you've done? Oof, absolutely. Yes, Ike. No, good comedy with villain is important, I think. So I'm there with you. Watermelon. Oh, I haven't had watermelon in so long. Wait, is it seedless or seed in? Whew. I'm sorry. I had to T-pose to recalibrate. Look, this is my guideline. This tattoo, if it doesn't match me 1-to-1 IRL, I freak out and have to recalibrate. You know what I mean? Grunty's really good. Exactly. Yes, I got it right. Hey, you stupid bear. The fridge TV? I don't. Can you put me on like the gas station screen when you're filling up? That'd be kind of cute. That'd be fun. Oh, okay. I don't know why. This reminded me of a story. Sorry. Story time. Everybody sit down. Get your blankies. It's not a long one. But when I was in high school, so American high school, grades 9 through 12. So think like, 14 to like 18 years old, that kind of range, and education systems, right? So when I was in American high school, I had a friend who I was really close with. We were both quite nerdy and just into like tech and gadgets and stuff. And he had a watch that he could program to serve as a TV controller. And we had televisions in every room. There were clocks on them, so they would show the time at all times. And then like teachers would use them for, like VHSs and shit. We still had a laser disc player that was regularly pulled out. So, but he would learn the make and model of the televisions, go home that night, find the codes to like get the universal remote code, and then we'd be sitting in class and he'd be over there like changing the channel on teachers and stuff. One of my teachers never figured out. She would call in like the IT department and she'd be like, the channel keeps changing, and then he just wouldn't change it while they were there. Then as soon as they would leave, he'd start changing it again. Oh, we were so bad. But in a nerdy way, In a super nerdy way, we were bad. Anyway, that was fun. I don't know why, but putting the stream on a TV made me think of that. I don't know why. Seedless mostly? That's the best. Then you just tear it up. Ask the attendant. They might help you. You never know. That was easy. What are you Nirvana, what are you playing? Mr. Matt, how you doing? Good morning. Yes, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. How's life? How's your, I don't know if it's Tuesday for you or not, but how's your Tuesday morning? That's hilarious. Yeah. Absolutely. It was so cool. It was like the coolest watch ever. Just be sitting there doing, and no one knew. That was like unknown tech to us at the time. We had no idea what the hell he was doing. I mean, I was in on the joke. Good times though. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Boop. Oh. I see your boop and I raise you one back. Excellent. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun, exciting, new, interesting? Mwah. This weekend, one of the D&D tables that I'm at is this really fascinating combination. So the Legend of Zelda one, there's this fascinating combination of like intersectionality of my life that's happening there. So I've got my IRL brother is at the table. I would not call him a chronically online person. He's been on stream a couple of times, but like he has like his own life and like does stuff and things and right. I have another friend at the table who I know IRL. Like we occasionally do things together online, but very much an IRL friend, grounded in reality, right? That kind of friend. You know what I'm talking about. Like can do cool shit. Like knows how to like fix a leaky sink and shit. Like really cool guy. Then there's like a bunch of my online friends there. like internet friends who like I met through streaming or VR or like so there's like this version of my life and this version of my life that are coming together. And it's been fascinating. It's really interesting. I'd never thought those two sections of my life would meet like that. But at one point, my brother has never done VR chat like at all. And at one point, I was like, "Oh man!" I was like, "We should get him into like VR with us at some point." And everybody was like, "Oh no, God, please!" Like all the VR chat players. And he full stopped my brother full stops the conversation and says, "You know, every time you bring that up around your VR friends, they all moan like that." And he was like, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "Oh." So I don't think we're getting them in VR. I don't know. Weekend was busy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully busy in a good way, like it flew by, right? Not just like busy work. I don't know. Your Abby's adorable. Thanks, Mr. Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah. I can't take any credit. Other people did all the work. Vicky in chat actually did all the cool texture work, but I can't take any credit. Other people did all the work, so I'm glad you what? You blew your Nirvana, what are you playing? You've stolen lines from Grunty while DMing? Are you serious? The party desperately needed to buy a rowboat from, but was very firm about testing the party on their rowboating abilities. Oh, so you get to drop Grunty lines in your D&D campaign? That's incredible. Glunger, king of the rowboats. I love that. No, that's great. And a memorable character, right? No doubt. Airy. We had made it so far into the stream without it. Airy. I don't even have the camera set up. Oh, Lord. All right, hold on. Mod of the people. I know, mod of the people. How you doing, Airy? All right. What bad at what? Bad at what? What are you cloaked? What do you mean? How you doing, Airy? How you doing? All right, hold on. Airy, do you want the camera up close or further away? What do you want? You tell me. Baldur's Gate 3 with friends? What'd you think? Mr. Matt, what'd you think? What'd you think? Not of me. Of... Thanks for the ooh-woo. Thank you so much. Is it Zephyr Runs? Am I getting that right? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope I got your name right. Welcome in. D&D is amazing. It's so much fun. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on chat. What's happening? Hi, how's it going? It's going great. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Why is everyone ooh-wooing now? I'm the same person. What are you doing? Oh, we gotta get a full shot. Oh my God, you're such a lovely person. You're such a lovely person, Airy. You're wonderful. Don't ever change, Airy. Don't ever change. Let's see if I can. There you go. What you want? What you want? Lord. You're a silly bean. I am. If there was a redeem for a blue blazer and brown shoes, I'd redeem it. I gotta work on that tree. Cloaked, Blood, Tyler, thank you all for the ooh-woos. They're really adding to the moment, don't you think? Ooh-woo. All right. It's going great, though. How are you? Did I get your name right? Is it Zephyr? Did I get that right? Zephyr? I hope I got it right. Let me know. Thanks for the ooh-woo, Tyler. Thank you. We can change colors, too, by the way. Yeah. Thank you. There are so many. I am not bending over. Good music as usual, by the way. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying it. Give us a little shimmy. All right. There you go. Nice. Thanks. Thank you. People begged for this for years, and we debuted it this year, and it seems to be a hit. So damn. Thank you all for the oohs. No thigh highs. My immersion's ruined. I don't wear thigh highs. In fact, if I kick it up high enough, I gotta be real careful. I gotta be real careful. You know what I'm saying? There's some say Zephyr. Wait, oh, so is it Zypher? Like ZY, like Zy? I know. No, I stopped. I was real careful. Keep them cankles down. Didn't nobody ask? You know what? For that area, I'm coming back. Boom. You lost your privileges. You lost them. Just like that. Ari messed up. Don't talk about my cankles. Don't talk about my cankles. It would make you look short. It's because I am short. I need the low camera angle. So I'm not saying it's... As soon as I went full body cam, your computer just died. I'm also not going to say it's connected. But I'm not going to say it's not either. So earlier when we were talking about the avatar, and I was talking about working on a Quest compatible, this is part of the result of that. So like the glasses are more gray and things, and everything's just slightly different because this is like a in progress Quest compatible. It's not ready yet, but yeah, the Quest, or I guess the Android compatible textures or shaders or whatever. I don't know how it all works. They're slightly different than like the Poyomi ones, and everything's just. I'm still working on it, but yeah. I ain't lost nothing. Heading out. No worries, Red Fang. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself. We'll see you later. Spaghetti. Are you sharing? That reminds me of that meme. Someone ate my spaghetti. Anyway. Are you sharing? Is it good spaghetti? Who hit me with the T? It was Wojo 2 minutes ago. Wojo. I'm now cheersing back. Thank you. I couldn't do it with my other camera. Gonna head to bed, but I'll be lurking. Yeah, Cloaked. It occurred to me as soon as I saw your name pop up that the maid outfit was something new. Yeah, sorry. This is just who I am now. You know what I'm saying? You have a wonderful night. It's so good to see you. Good luck. I hope things improve soon. It sounds like you're working towards that. Dude, just be patient. You'll get there. Good things come around. They always do. You'll get there. Have a good night, Cloaked. This is the way. Is it? Is it? Also, you didn't say if you were sharing your spaghetti. Although now I got the white on. Life is full of surprises is such a kind way to address this. What a polite response. That was amazing. No, I don't specifically. No. I don't know if we're on the same page. What? We were gonna. There's no right answer. The best thing I can do is be quiet now. What's happening? I don't know. I'm making jokes. You good? I don't get that. Huh? If it helps you visualize how short I am, this is a sectional couch. As you can see, it comes quite prominently up to My hip. It's silly o'clock. Always. Always. Ike, at this distance, does the moving camera bother you? Hmm. No, it's not quite my IRL height. Well, if you take into account the ears, probably yes. Dude, this is one of my favorite worlds to stream out of. I love it. It's so simple. It's nice. This background is like a nice contrast to like the blue and gray on the avatar. I love outer space. It's comfortable. Like it's very performant. You know, it doesn't. There's not a lot of like lag or anything that I have to deal with. It's when I'm like in a rush and just trying to get in the stream. This is one of my go tos. Because normally I'm coming from work and I'm invariably running late and I'm like, please just be on time, be on time, be on time, be on time. I'll just jump in, pick one of the favorites. I have it like on one of my favorites list, you know? Yeah, great one. I love this one. But what's really funny is I only come to this world for stream. I never just casually hang out here. I should one day. I should show up and just start clicking the vibe button and just vibe out. So. If I held a broom, I would struggle to use it. Yes, but we can cut it off, okay? You can adjust this. Get the one with the wooden handle and let's just cut it off. Yeah, right? Let's go. I can do something and have streams small. You mean like picture in picture? Like, is that what you mean, Ike? Huh? Oh! You're answering my other question. Sorry. I'll keep it static. I don't want to bother you. I don't know why I forgot the question I asked. I might get on VR later if you're still on after stream. My plan is probably to have a snack or maybe a light meal. And then, yes, I will probably be back in. But Ari, I'm probably going to be in age verified lobby. So. Gonna make me sing with you? You should! Absolutely. Belch it out. Belch it out! I gotta do 30 minutes in this. How long have I been in it? It took me like a minute or two to get into it after Ari redeemed because I was being whiny. So I got 20 minutes to go. Okay. That's where I'm gonna be, man. You want me to gift you a month or something? What the hell? Final Shape, welcome in. How are you? Hi. You forgot they have it? So, okay. So it's not mandatory, Mr. Matt. You don't have to do it. There is not really any major features locked behind it. All it is that once you age verify, you can access age verified instances. Mechanically, it changes nothing about the game. You can still like get in VR chat, talk to people, go to worlds, explore, try avatars. It's just there's another layer essentially now where there's like 18 plus lobbies. And to be clear, not all of them are like they're 18 plus, but not all of them are like what you would think of with like NSFW, right? A lot of them are just a bunch of older people who just would prefer to be in similar aged company. You know what I mean? Like that's from my experience, that's what a vast majority of the like 18 plus lobbies are. And I'm old enough that that's kind of good for me. I'm like, what? Speak up. We all talk a little louder when we're there, you know? You have a bamboozling aura? You vexing me right now. You vexing. I noticed you'd been online recently. Actually, did you find me the night? Did you find me the night that I was uh had some drinks? Doing good. How's it going? It's doing great. I'm glad to hear you're doing well though. Did you have a good weekend, Final? I also Final. You've been hitting the stream. You've been hitting a lot. My notifications went live at least 2 or 3 times for you recently. I was like, oh my god, putting in the hard work. Get back into the groove of being VR. Absolutely. No, VR's it's fun. It's fun. New Fishing World, VR volleyball. What? How was my weekend? It was really great, Mr. Matt. I left and saw family. So what was it? Thursday, I think Thursday evening, I dipped out and went to see my folks, stayed with them until Saturday midday, and then came back to my place, had D&D Saturday, had D&D Sunday, 2 different tables. I was the DM at the Sunday table, player at the Saturday table, rare treat. And then on the evening, Saturday night, Sunday night, is that right? Saturday night, Sunday night? I think so. I got in VR and socialized. So it was really good. It was really nice. What about yours? Did you do anything cool, new, exciting, fun, interesting? I know you said it was busy, but like busy weekend with work? I definitely saw you streaming some this weekend though. Or am I thinking last week, Final? Try to go live when I can. Watching peeps play Resident Evil. It's been distracting. Fair enough. Yeah. There's so many different folks to watch, content, and yeah, that's what's cool about it though, right? You can always find someone that you vibe with. That's nice. Logistics. Lots of courier work. Okay. So you were on the move. Player at 2 different tables. Yes, because it's fun to see different dynamics, different ways that people interact, different ways that DMs present. Yes. Variety is good. Sometimes you walk away from a table and wish that you had never been there, and that's okay because you learn things that you don't like, and that's just as important as what you do like. So there are always learning opportunities. Always. Oh, America. The band. Not the... Yeah. The band. Right here. Oh. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this. If there's like a band or a song or something that reminds you of like your parents or whoever raised you, whatever your family looks like. It doesn't have to be parents, just like the people that were part of your life. America, I don't know why. Anytime I hear an America song, instantly reminded of my folks because it felt like they always had it like in the cassette in the vehicle when we were like driving somewhere. I was like, yeah. Speaking of D&D, do you feel that Baldur's Gate is a good alternative? Yes and no. I never give a direct answer. I was going to say straight answer, but y'all would make jokes. So I never give a direct answer. Yes, in the sense that you're getting a feel for like the role-playing experience to a degree, right? You're starting to understand the mechanics. You get the roles. You get some of the core D&D features with like classes and the level ups and abilities. Like a lot of that is fundamentally Dungeons and Dragons, no doubt about it. But they also gamified a lot of elements that feel a lot different when you're at a table. So like, for example, the spell Minor Illusion. I don't know if you ever saw Minor Illusion in your Baldur's Gate playthrough. It kind of sucks in Baldur's Gate. On the flip side, if you have a creative player, Minor Illusion is a game changer at a like tabletop version of Dungeons and Dragons because you're only limited by like your imagination and understanding of the spell and what it can do, right? And so, yes, But they made a lot of design choices because the game could only be but so big, right? They had to publish it eventually, where they had to cut some things and simplify some things that I think are way better at an actual table. So it's a good introduction, but don't let it define D&D for you. I don't know if that makes sense, but the Chronic. Oh yeah, okay. Can relate. Nice. All right. The one trailer of Divinity coming back. Yeah, it's the next project that Larian's working on, right? Another Divinity game. I always appreciate the work of the DM without being constantly judging. It helped me accept the genuine joy of my players without trying to less. Yes, 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 yes. We all are just doing our best, right? Like all DMs and players just doing our best. We're there to have fun. Let's have fun together. I agree with you. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh my God, did I do okay? Did y'all have fun? Did you enjoy this? I didn't get this right. When really what I should be doing is saying, like, I'm so glad y'all had a good time. Thanks for the positive feedback. I can't wait for the next one. Hard to do, though. I'm right there with you. So the issues of scheduling. Yes, scheduling is the death of all, not all tables. Sometimes an asshole player is the death of a table. Or an asshole DM. But by and large, most tables die to the final boss, scheduling. You know, we can play around a little bit here. We can switch. Whoa. We can go pink for a while. Hey. How you doing? We can go pink. Pink nice. Very dramatically contrasting the background, yes? Hi. And I have Amogus fingers. You can't stop you can't be like KD ratio dash dash dash. Oh, that's... Don't let me stop you mid-sentence. Harvesting plants to craft medkits. What are you playing? Why are you being so cagey about this? What are you playing? You don't like the Mogus beans? Juno, they're for you. Yeah, the pink experience. I like the pink one. I don't use the pink one as much anymore because I don't use VR the same way that I used to. So I tell people, like, the different colors had like different, there were essentially different non-verbal signals out that people who knew me well could kind of pick up, like, oh, like he's having this kind of a day or he's in this kind of a mood or whatever. And this one was like a very specific mood that people knew. And I used to be in it a lot, but I don't get in VR as much if I'm like anything but blue now. Not sad, but like blue avatar feeling. Oh, good song. These don't come out as much, which is such a damn shame because Vicky did such a good job. I should flex them more often, but you know. Beans, yeah. Love the pink, me too. Yeah. Crafting soon, trademark for those who know. I was talking to someone at the D&D table about Star Citizen. They mentioned that they brought their fiance into the room and they were like, I'm going to show you all my ships, all the ships I got on Star Citizen. They like brought every ship into one hangar and like as soon as they stepped in, their computer crashed and it melted their GPU. They had to get a new GPU. Hey, that's Star Citizen. Your beans are going to crush stars? Bro, Juno, can we save these stars? I really like them. Don't crush these. Final shape. I had the same thing. Yes. I just see Ed going, no, 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 no. It's so good. I know the exact video you're talking about. I love that video. I love my players and the tables I play at, which I found is the most important. Yes, it's largely a social experience, right? You got to enjoy the folks you're there with. The time really does just vanish. Laughter, twist. Yes, yes, yes. I was on the fence about returning to. So the table that I was on Saturday, I mentioned that's my very first D&D table. So this table's been running for like 10 years. It's an old D&D, maybe longer at this point. It's an old D&D table. We took a 2.5-year hiatus because the DM had stuff going on in his personal life and needed a break. Basically, he had a kid, and infancy needed to take care of the kid. Mad respect, I get it. No worries. But one day he messaged us, he's like, we're coming back. And in the back of my head, I was like, I mean, we've been away from this for like 2.5 years. Like, I'm a different person. I'm not as interested in role-playing that character anymore. And I almost, plus my schedule's totally different. Like, I have filled that time with other things, right? And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make this work. And literally what Ike is describing, the people at the table, I was like, but I want to see them again. I want to laugh with them. I want to share stories with them. And so we went for it. And yeah, I'm glad I did. It was the right call for sure. PG3 is a good introduction to playing D&D alone. General idea and grasp, yep. Shouldn't be taken at face value. Agreed, yes. Make sure you keep an open mind on rules and how things work if you go to find a table to play, either virtually or in person. Yeah, no, I'll co-sign everything Ari said here. Very true. It is a great introduction, but you watch a fox that plays Star Citizen? I feel like you have so many animals that you watch. Furries? Animals? I don't know. Completely understand. Yeah. These are the first stars to go. Right there, Juno. Yeah. What you going to do? Gonna wipe out my fucking stars? Oh, yeah. Okay. Only furries. Wait, when you first started watching me, I was not using a furry avatar, was I? I was still in the white hair avatar. I will not, in fact, say those two letters. Nope. I was switching between them at the time. Okay, gotcha. I forget how long I've been streaming as the Nanachi, to be honest. Does the fox's name start with S? No, Todd. Oh, it's a specific animal for specific games. So you got the goat for whatever that game is he plays that's medieval. You got the cat for Celeste? I don't remember the last thing you streamed. To be honest, it's been a minute. You've got me for yapping. I've never streamed Celeste. Dude, it was a stab in the dark. I did my best. Oh yeah, you were doing was it Pacific Highway? That may be right. What a good song, Juno. That's the one. Y'all okay. Y'all have the same. Look at that. Look what a small community. A small world. You all know each other already. It's magical. How much longer do I have to sit in this maid outfit? 5 minutes. Enjoy them, Ari. Enjoy your 5 minutes. Enjoy your 5 minutes, Ari. Rabbit is for yapping in old games. Yes. I'm glad I'm in a category. I figured I was just the one you bullied. The people in memories? Yes. Absolutely, Ike. That's what makes it. That's what makes it. Social game. Goat because pink. Ah, fair enough. Bug for loot. What do you mean for loot? You bully Bug more. Damn. You must really hate them. I'm kidding. It was a joke. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird position because I always want to like encourage people to play D&D. And then invariably what happens is it circles around to like, well, do you have room or do you know someone? And I am fully at capacity. I'm running as many tables as I comfortably can, and then I feel bad because I feel like I'm hyping something that I can't like provide a sample of, and I worry about that. But you absolutely should. It is fun. It is worth it. It doesn't have to be Dungeons and Dragons. You know, there's Pathfinder. Starfinder's coming out, which is going to be like a sci-fi variant of Pathfinder. That should be really badass if sci-fi is more your thing. Call of Cthulhu, if you like Lovecraftian mysteries and horrors and being more like an investigator than an adventurer. You know, there's something for Critical Role put out Daggerheart. I haven't played it yet. I got the books. It's supposed to be a little less rules intense and more like roleplay focused. So I've heard. Haven't tried it myself. I mean, shit. There's stuff like Exalted. There's just countless Monster of the Week. So many systems. So many games. I got my points worth out of this. Yeah, I hope you did. And you know what's funny, Ari? Because I know you're waiting. I know that you got your little pointer finger ready to click. It's on a timer. There's a cooldown after someone hits it, so I won't be forced to stay in it. I get to get out. Take that, Ari. His own mods are rebelling. They've joined the Legion. What? You have a Cobalt Sensor. What the hell is happening? You're beating up the bug. Starfinder sounds interesting. Yes, it does. I'm super interested. I want to run a Starfinder campaign one day. The problem is I want to run a lot of campaigns, and I don't have enough time. But yes, I'm eyeballing Starfinder very closely. Makes note to save up 5K. It's not worth it. It's only 30 minutes. 5,000 DAS cash for 30 minutes. Also, to be honest, I think that overall the other outfit is actually more revealing. Perhaps you get more like leg on this, right? Like you get leg, and because I back the camera up more with this, you see that more. But the tank top is just like spaghetti strap. It has midriff exposed on the other outfit. I don't know. This is a very, very classy, very classy maid, you know. I don't know why I'm kind of trashy, but I got a classy maid dress. You love Star. I was wondering if you had experienced with Starfinder. You're in a Daggerheart campaign? How is it? Wojo? Free character building? Yeah, all the Pathfinder base systems are much better for free access to resources. I wonder if I can use my powers to work around that timer. You may not. I'll use my powers to work around your powers. Sounds worth? It's not. I like this outfit though. Oh, fair enough. Is that We3? Hi, We3. Thank you so much for the subscription this 17 months. And I never thought We3 would see me in a maid outfit, but that's okay. How you doing? How you doing? Hi. I don't care as long as twink. I'm not a twink. We always do this. I am not. There was never twink death to be had. I've seen worse. True. No, that's I won't even argue. We3, thank you so much for the 17 months. Also, it was so good to see you the other day. It was really good. Did you learn the fishing world? I forget that We3 has one of the founder badges. That's badass. That means We3's been here forever. False twink rabbit. Ain't nothing twink about this. I'm telling you. Left jaw and got absorbed into it. That's fair. I had a few more VR juice than I had intended, so you were there too long? Oh no. Hey, at least you enjoyed it. Allegedly, Ari's been hopping in the old VR realms these days. Maybe y'all could fish together. Where are we? 33 minutes ago. Accounting for the time it took me to the delay. Say goodbye to the maid outfit. But yeah, see? This one, all the long pants, right? So long pants. But to be fair, I'm not normally at this angle in this avatar. I got the exposed midriff. This is cut lower. And I got the sleeve, like, no sleeve. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, Ari, why are you always... Ari, you are like my... You're my nemesis. You are actually just my nemesis. No matter what I say, Ari makes it worse. Ari just jabbing in. I think, hold on. If I toggle that off, and then make it. Yeah. See. So I got the midriff out. Got the strap. Mm-hmm. All right, let's bring that back in. The pants? Yeah, I like the pants. I like the pants a lot. You don't have any crafters unlocked. Fishing isn't a craft. I knew that's where we3 was going. Fishing's not a crafter. There's like the Final Fantasy 14 argument happening now. Everyone stand back. Make space for the argument. Starfinder 3 times. Once as a one-shot. Really enjoyed. We used 1E. Yeah, they're working on like the 2nd edition, right? That's what's like. I think it's in beta right now, if I remember. Thank you, Zypher. I appreciate it. I like this one too. There was a good look at my fit. Most bring desire to lease. Starfinder, okay. Pathfinder 2nd edition. Call of Cthulhu is like pretty low on your list. That's interesting. I would have thought it would sit higher, to be honest. But I don't know a lot about like your RPG preferences, so I really would have thought Call of Cthulhu would have been higher in your interest, though. Time is not infinite. No, it is not. Are those tech pants? No, they're kind of just like more like cargo, I guess. Thank you. Yeah. I really like the blue and the gray and stuff. Yeah. The clipping? Okay, so I made the choice to leave the clipping there, actually. On the hair sticking off the side of the legs. So, because in my mind, I just ripped holes in them and like have the hair just growing out. So it could have been done more cleanly, probably. I know it tears. So the people who worked hard on my avatar, I know that some of the choices I make like frustrate the shit out of them. But I actually like the little like clips here, and yeah. I like the idea. It's like, oh, the hair just like just poking out this. You're a wizard. Where did you study? Honestly, I'm self-taught. I taught under I apprenticed under like a traveling wizard. You know what I mean? A traveling wizard. Oh shit. I had to turn on flying each time? That's kind of frustrating. It's fine though. Yeah, if I go for the lower angle, you can really see how short I am. All right, let's see. Crafter Gatherer, you know what I mean? No, gathering's actually pretty fun. I found gathering way more relaxing than crafting in 14 back in ye olden days. They've changed it so much now, I wouldn't even know where to start, but read a bunch of the Starfinder beta or biohack. Torn, but like some of the change. Fair enough. Yeah. That works and is logical. Hey, thanks. Yeah. Where did that wizard study? Neverwinter. I did. No, it was a traveling lizard. They were part-time wizard, part-time lizard. Lizard. Wizard? Your pick. I think they were lizard first, wizard second, you know? So lizard. But the only spells they knew, they could just shoot lizards out of the staff. It was weird. I've come a long way. Getting people on the non-D&D is hard. It is. I've heard of Paranoia. I've never heard of starts without what? Starts without number? Oh, stars without number. I still haven't heard of that either. I do know Paranoia. What is stars without number? What's the what's like the base system? Is it a D20 or is it more like oh, everything's going out of my head now. The dual D6 system, or what are we talking? Goldian. Eldritch Horrors. Yeah. I thought you did. Ghost of Saltmarsh is phenomenal. But I think I can convince many fewer people to play COC. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Need to play 14 again? I don't know. 14 is you know what? If you enjoy it, no shade. I was in it a lot, and then I like broke out, and I've kind of made a rule, like I only went back once. I went back to attend like a friend's wedding or something. I can't go back. I can't walk that path again. No. I don't know why I say that. 2d6, so it's like a, what is it, Apocalypse? Something Apocalypse games? Isn't that the system? Is kind of in a bad place. Yeah, some people don't like the current like story direction. I don't know all the specifics. I don't keep up with the news, but I have heard that some of the current story is like controversial and a little flat for people. So I don't know. Help me as a sprout. Oh yeah, I think I did. I logged in and like carried you places until you got your own chocobo and stuff like that. I also don't suggest coming back. I think story stuff. I don't know for sure. We three and Ari could tell you better. So, because I'm not part of it, but I believe it's story related. So, also phenomenal song. Run into me, do. What else can we do? Well, that won't be as impressive here probably. We can do like a focus on the camera, and it's gonna like blur the background, I think. Full auto. Well, it's not. It's gonna lock onto my. That's kind of cool. I don't use a lot of the camera features very often. You can also set up like a dolly and have the camera like panning like a path around you the whole time. I don't do a lot of heavy movement, but it's fine now. Was it 7.0 that was rough? Well, I'm glad to hear they turned it around a bit, so. Eve. Oh my god, that's a game I haven't heard in a minute. Were you a spreadsheet Eve player, or did you just play it for fun? I mean, not that I like a good spreadsheet. I'm just trying to figure out where you are on like the type of player choices in Eve. War Thunder? Yeah, I know some War Thunder players. The black... Nah. It fades out. That's so unsettling. Wow. Stream resolution. Yeah, let's not change it to 4K midstream. That seems kind of stupid. The spreadsheets, yes. Mostly combat focused. Okay. What is that? Smoothed. Look at me. Yeah. Auto level roll. Auto level pitch. Anyway. Sorry, I'm distracted now. I need to focus. Just, you wanted to be intimidating. So you wanted to like bully the other players? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're like, I'm going to get the most badass ship. I'm going to intimidate the hell out of people. We're going to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Look. I do this every time this song comes on. What's wrong with being confident? Hmm? Nirvana, what the hell are you playing? What are you playing? Why are you being so cagey about this? What are you playing? Security for mining groups. Did you come in with like a dreadnought or something? Like, brrr. I dare someone to. I don't know if dreadnought is a class in Eve. I didn't play Eve. That's a little. That's a little low. Up? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh Lord, I broke everything. Eyeball. This is why I set the camera and lock it, y'all. I'm telling you. I cannot play with the camera during a stream. I won't even okay. I know. Okay, they're harder to fly than it looks because I'm looking at you all on a mirrored thing. Actually, it's been a minute since I've shown my hold on. It's been a long time since I've done this actually. Okay, I need to do this display VR view. Okay. And then I need to create a new window. Oh, Ike and others, I'm going to switch to a first-person perspective. If you get motion sick easily, this is not going to have smoothing, so you should minimize the screen, and I will call out after I have finished doing this, okay? Let's see, what's it going to capture? I want you to capture VR view? I don't think that's right. That's definitely not right. Oh, Lord, flashbang! I'm sorry. That wasn't my goal. Give me a minute. Ugh. I want to show something, but now I don't know if I remember how to do it anymore. Wait, why did that not work? That actually should have worked. Oh, is it broke? Is it broke? All right, let's set it up as a... I'm sorry for the flashbang. That was really unintentional. Audio, no. Let's try it again. Is that gonna work better? Capture specific window. I'll try one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna abandon this. Okay, that worked that time. All right. So let's just leave that. I want y'all to be able to see though. Okay. I'm still... That worked. Cool. So, here's the setup. It's pretty fancy. You see, I got a triple monitor flow. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So basically, this camera in VR shows me what you see on the stream. Here's you. Nice. You're over here. Chat, right? Here's like the little activity feed, so I can be like, oh, Wojo said I'm bad at this. Thanks, Wojo, right? And then here's like OBS control, so I can like do scene switches, stop the stream, whatever I need to do. Moderation stuff is built into chat, but this is how I do it. But the reason I'm showing you this is when I'm looking at this camera, it's mirrored, so when I'm trying to fly it, everything's backwards. Anyway, okay, I'm turning off first person. Now, which is going to be game capture here. Yeah. All right. First person is off. If you were looking away, you are safe now. I like to show off the little first person perspective sometimes because people have questions. They're like, how do you do that? I think less common question now. I think it's more common. But yeah, back in the day, folks were like, how do you do that? And I was like, I'll show you. I use excess overlay for all the windows. So you can just open up as many windows as your computer can handle and just go to town. It's a lot of fun. You're nothing but a womanizer. I know some people like that. Sorry for the flashbang earlier. Mirror dwelling with. Oh wait, all right. I missed what Ike wrote. To be more clear, I enjoyed the expanded abilities for races options, a lot more flexible, but there's in fact no biohacker in 2E. Really? Is it a system where it's forward compatible? Like can you or backward compatible, I guess? Can you pull the first edition stuff in? Costs losing class identity, but also allows for more roleplay and specialization. I mean, maybe you can still pull the class in, or is it? It might be cross compatible. I don't know. Immersion. Thanks for the flashbang. NORAD. Yeah. How dare you get it's fun to see behind the scenes. Don't you ever wonder how people do things? There's so many people that are like trade secret. Like, oh, I can't tell anyone how I do this because they might figure out what I do. Nah. We should all share it. It's more fun that way. XS overlay. Yep, there's XS. There was OVR toolkit. That was pretty popular for a while. I think that's still in use a bit. There was before that there was OVR drop. I don't think anyone uses OVR drop anymore that I know of. But yeah, I'm using XS. I love XS. There's also a I didn't show it, but there's like a wrist mod. I'm gonna go first person again now that it's set up. Look away. I'm going first person. Look away. There's also a little wrist monitor, so I can like check the time, see my tracker charge levels. This you can open and close windows here. I can skip songs right here, like on the fly. Yeah. Really cool. All right, we're not first person anymore. If you looked away, from what I've seen, it's not backward compatible. Oh, I mean, it's hard to put out a new system and make it backward compatible. But that's also a shame when they cut content. You know, maybe they'll release it with an expansion of some kind. I don't know. I don't love that business practice either, but I don't know. Paizo's usually pretty good about it. Yes, Octo. Yes, Mr. Matt. Mm-hmm. Come on, we got some respect for the music. We got some respect. Wow. This playlist is like specially built just for being live. It's stuff that it'll keep my energy up the whole time, you know? I just enjoy it. It's stuff I like and that will keep my energy up. I need to update it. I haven't edited the playlist in a while, so I really need to make some changes, but do. Grumpy old head? It's okay to be grumpy sometimes. But trust me, I do it every day. Well, what do folks have planned for the rest of the week? We will I don't know if y'all caught it or not. I posted the at the start of the month I do the like stream calendar. So like it's like a JPEG or whatever. It's literally just a calendar. But we've got let me just go look at it. Stand by. Suffragette. Okay. I flashbanged myself with that calendar. Okay. So basically every Tuesday and Thursday this month, 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. And currently we have a special Sunday, March 29th. There is a special 7 p.m. Eastern time stream, which will be with Stream Team. Let's go. We're probably going to finish our playthrough of Are We There Yet? Because we started and we haven't picked it back up. So we'll probably try and finish Are We There Yet? And so, yeah, that's kind of the stream schedule. There's always the possibility of me like throwing a surprise stream in, maybe like a rhythm game or, you know, another like ATS stream. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to do my best I had to cancel like 2 streams last month. My goal this year is to not cancel many. So, you know, they're not scheduled super often, but the goal is consistency. So, but anyway, the calendar's posted. All that's up there. Stream Team is up in the next month. So we can look forward to that, you know? Yeah. Also, hey, Shade, thanks for the follow. Much appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope that you're having a lovely evening or morning or day, wherever you are. I hope it's lovely. That is one of his nicknames. I didn't know that. But yeah, I love Paul McCartney and the Wings. Need to join your Discord? I mean, only if you want. I'm not super active in it, to be honest. It says semi-interactive for a reason, right? But I am in there sometimes, and I don't always keep Discord on my phone. I like to disconnect, so I'm not as responsive as other people. So. It's like you're piloting yourself in a mech. What, in here? Right here? Woo, woo. Woo. I go first person. Am I mech piloting? Woo, woo. If you do join the Discord, I think you have to go to the rules page and like do a little green check, like verify. Otherwise, you don't have access to anything. So sometimes people miss that. America's back. I love them. Mm-hmm. Afterlight. It looks a lot like Baldur's Gate 3 for the Starfinder world. Whoa, now that would be cool. I could get behind that. I started a Kingmaker, like as a player, a Kingmaker playthrough or campaign, I guess. I'm talking about the tabletop version, not the game. I really, that's what I want in Pathfinder. I want to do Kingmaker start to finish, but it's hard to find a group to commit to it. And I want to be a player at that, you know. I don't want to DM that or GM or whatever it is, and I forget the verbiage in Pathfinder, but that's really what I'm looking for one day. We've talked a lot of TTRPG today. It's been nice, but we also had that like nostalgia arc on TV shows. That was a lot of fun, right? It's been a really good Tuesday talk so far. Yeah. No, the table I was at, we had like one player who was just there to like joke around, which is fine, right? We had one player who was like so into role play that they were less interested in like optimal plays, which is also fine. But we only had 3 players at a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Kingmaker table, and you really need at least a couple that are really taking fight seriously, you know. And we struggled. We struggled a lot. I even took like an orc fighter and did my best, but it was not enough. I have to wait till the timer times out, I think, before I can smack the check mark. There's a timer? What kind of timer? What kind of... I don't know. What... Oh, I bet it's like a safety cooldown thing to keep like bots from just spam joining. That makes sense. Ike, why are you going? You must be a member for 10 minutes. That sounds like me. Sorry for being a pain in the ass. I lock everything down. I got that boomer status when it comes to internet safety, kind of. I do err on the side of caution. So what I don't know is what we're doing Thursday. There's another stream on the calendar for Thursday, but I do not yet know. It probably won't be a just chatting, but it could be, because sometimes I mean, these are by far my favorite, but I like to spice it up. I like to do different stuff. I want to get another game show night in. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was so much fun. I really want to get another game show in at some point, but I need to spend some time studying. I need to like the different worlds and game show options, and I need to pull together more players and find like our overlapping schedules, and you know, so there's a lot of back end work to make that happen. But yeah, I want to do another one. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it does. You have to stay very focused on Pathfinder combat for sure, which is a good thing. I enjoyed the crunchiness of combat. I actually really liked it. So, but I can see why 5th edition is more approachable for new players. Do you know what I mean? No stranger to Discord security. Seen some cool ways of... interesting. Played a Guardian. There was an unkillable... And was there as unkillable backup to help party members with positioning. Yeah. Once you can do some sick builds in Pathfinder. Oof. It's a lot of fun. Runaway baby. Remember, every time I vibe with the song, the VOD has none of the background audio. It's just my voice. So I just like stop talking and start doing this. And everybody's like, what the hell's he doing? Worst VOD ever. At least it says the name of the song. You can be like, well, that he was enjoying that. Let me look at that. This headphone emote, this jamming emote is pretty good. Best VOD? Nah, it's bad. It's bad. Start doing this all of a sudden. Same thing. I've got that intro where I'm dancing in the intro, you know? The whole intro is muted. So it's just. Yeah, and now YouTube, I need to disable that because YouTube is like auto captioning everything, but it doesn't get any of it right. I don't know. Ooh. Well, what's the next song? Oh, that's Smashing Pumpkins. I love this song. Do 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 do. 70% crappy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Love Smashing Pumpkins. Love Smashing Pumpkins. Love Smashing. Look at this. Look at this. This is fun. This is fun. They're so good. They are. They're really good. Anyway. We've been sharing a lot of good energy tonight. It has been a good night for talking. Do 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 do. Ari, are you still here, or did you fall asleep? Did you pass out already? We'll have to see. Ari does tend to just fall asleep to my. I'm still here. Wow, you must be in a raid or something. Just relaxing. I was gonna say, because it's been so long now. Most people have forgotten the lore, Ari. So I never did just chatting streams. Absolutely not. I was too scared. I was like, no way. I have to have a game in the background. I have to just narrate what I'm playing the whole time. I gotta have something. Right? And one day Ari's like, you know what you should do? You should do it just chatting. So Tuesday talks are his fault. They are Ari's fault, 100%. You have no one to blame but Ari. Now that the blame is placed squarely at your feet. One strand of brain spun out into a gray matter tapestry. That is a disturbingly beautiful way to describe. That is a disturbingly beautiful way to describe a chat. I'm gonna be real. Oh my god, Skunk! Thank you for the bits to make the giant emote. That's cute. I like that. Sleepy dance. Hell yeah. You can't keep up with chat while playing a game. I can't keep up with chat when I'm doing a just chatting. What do you mean? Okay, y'all are all being so wholesome. Look at this. All these thanks to Ari. Y'all are being. It is easier to stay focused. You're right. I did it. You ain't no mod of the people. Although you did win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'll give you that. I gotta give you, normally I'm fighting you, but I gotta give you that one, so. Well, yeah, for folks who are kind of new around here, because we've definitely picked up some new folks over the past the last month, Usually, not 100% of the time, but usually Tuesdays are a just chatting VR sort of thing. I'll pick a different backdrop. Normally it's the up close camera, and then I have like the far away one for the made bit thing, now these days. And we just kind of bounce. I don't really plan too much. Normally the first part is like catch up about the weekend and see the cool stories that you all have. I'll usually try and share something that I did that was interesting or whatever. And then we just kind of like today, we just follow the conversational flow. I don't know. It's fun to see where we go. And you know what? Some nights that means that, it's kind of just a lot of what we've done before. We just kind of revisit memories and stuff. But some nights like tonight, like we've never done the TV show conversational thread. That was super new. That was really fun. You know, we often circle TTRPGs. They come up. Retro gaming comes up a lot. VR topics. I'm not as much of an expert in that as I used to be. I'm kind of less well informed. But yeah, and then Thursdays are usually some kind of a game, or I'll do the just chatting again if I'm not feeling a game. I'm not like a huge gamer anymore. I still enjoy them, but I'm certainly not good at them. To Aries' point, it's hard to stream and game for me now. I don't have the skill to do both. Aries is not mod of the people. Boo, Aries. Silver Sun. Huh? What's it? What? Oh, is that an artist? I do not know Silver Sun Pickups. Oh my god, we Smash Mouth 2? You can never take that away from me. Yes, I can. You ain't got the money yet. Who knows, Ari? You might be my backup. If somebody bails, you know, I might be like, Ari, are you available tomorrow? I need another player. Yeah, no, there's some good shows in there. Similar, I did a lot of books. I was, you know, like I remember when the Harry Potter series was releasing, I was waiting for the books in real time. Like, you know, what was the, I was really into like Pendragon as a kid. Of course, Lord of the Rings, right? Read all that. Percy Jackson released when I was a little older, but I still read it. It was definitely, I think, for a younger audience, but I read it. I mean, a lot of that like stuff, and then a ton of. This bookshelf doesn't have my stuff I read when I was young on it anymore. I've got a lot of like biographies and things now. I'm currently reading Red Shirts, which is like a parody of sci-fi. It's pretty cool. I'm about halfway through it. I need to finish it. That book's been in my hands for too long. Panic Switch? Okay, Mr. Matt, I would love to listen to it. I will forget if we just talk about it. Will you throw it, like when you get in the server, will you throw it in the music channel for me? I would love to listen to it. Absolutely. You can just throw like a YouTube video or whatever of it, and that's the best way for me to find it, because I go through there and kind of listen. Usually after a stream, I'll like be eating and I'll start listening to what was shared. I love that. I love sharing, and people got great taste in there, so you'll enjoy it. It's not about the money, it's about the people's trust. Ari! Oh. Gateway drug to fantasy. Yes! Percy Jackson was good. Seen the movies? I forgot they turned them into movies. In my mind, usually books are better, but I'm biased. I prefer reading, but yeah. Red Shirts? Yeah, it's hold on, I gotta walk over and grab it. It's literally like right beside where I sit on my couch, because I was reading it a little bit before stream. I don't know how you say the author's last name. John, is it Scalzi? Scalzi? But it's just called Red Shirts. So kind of like the reference to like how the Red Shirts always died in the original series, you know? Same concept. And I don't want to say too much about it, but it's like a parody of sci-fi focused on the Red Shirts, essentially. Very good book. Very funny. And it has a good story, too. Like, it's not just a comedy. It has a very good story, and it is a comedy. So, all right, y'all. This has been a phenomenal Tuesday Talks. Thank you all so much for being here. Definitely my favorite streams that we do. It's why it's like the only recurring thing that I have, right? I got Tuesday Talks and then other streams. Aw. What a good one to end on. But I am starting to get hungry. I need to grab a snack, and then I'm probably going to hop back in VR, I think, and go to like some of the age-gated worlds and chat with some people, but I'm really hungry right now, so I think I'm going to dip out for a bit. But to everyone, to all the new follows, to the Channel Point Redemptions, the bits, the resubscriptions, the new subscriptions. But you know what I appreciate the most? All those things are terrific, but your time. Those of you that stopped by and just shared your time, thank you so much. So much. Donations are terrific. I'm always grateful. Time is precious. It's precious. We have a finite amount. So, it means the world. It means the world. Allie, hello. Welcome in. I'm just about to wrap up, to be honest. But I hope that you've had a wonderful day. I'm sorry that you caught me right here at the end of stream. But I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to meet you. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Stay awesome. No, you stay awesome. All of you. Thank you. Some days I approach precious. Some days I'm a little rough around the edges, though. You know what I mean? But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Yep. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah. Bye, Rabbit Boy. Goodbye. Big waves. Everyone, stay safe. Take care. Be kind. And I'll see you next time. Mr. Blue Sky. Hey, that's kind of ironic with the background, isn't it? Nice to meet you, Cypher. Take care of yourself. Thanks for being here. See you later, Mr. Matt. Bye, Nirvana. Bye, Final Shape. Bye, Allie. Nice to meet you. See you later, Octo. Bye, Skunk. Bye, Wojo. I'll see you. Goodbye, Ike. Lots of love. Yes. Goodbye.